It's Gigi No Re. We are already vibing tonight. We're vibing real hard.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, we have a very chill mood here.
We gotta rein it in right now.
It's gonna be a good night. This is Dungeon Academy again. We're gonna pick up right from where we left off in the dungeon. Actually, not in the dungeon, but in the world of the dungeon, in the wilderness outside the dungeon, which we've not even seen yet. Goodness sake.
Oh my.
Okay, voice identification. This is Daniel, Dungeon Master.
Voice identification, please.
Asa on mic 2.
That's me, right here.
Tim on mic 3.
Voice identification, please.
Stefano on mic 4.
This is me.
Jim on mic 5.
Hey guys, I'm back.
John on mic 6.
Hi.
We're ready to go.
Hi.
Last time, I will do the brief summary of last time.
The reef.
Tacitus, Sagittarius, and Menelaus, that's Asa, Tim, and Stefano, went through normal stuff. Tacitus caught feelings for Agrippina, which was a new NPC that we met, but struck out. She said she had a BF. She's a foodie. Asa loves to eat, and his flaw is gluttony, right? So it makes sense.
That was a really cute storyline, by the way.
Nice.
But you can continue it this week.
I'd love to see you make curry for her.
Yeah.
You are going. I am going to bring back the thing where you get additional hit points if you have a girlfriend.
Oh,
So Luna is going to get hit points because she has a boyfriend.
I feel like we broke up. Are you sure?
Wait,
Are
did
we
you break
are we
up?
on the rocks?
There was something weird. Yeah.
Are we on the rocks?
There was something about that.
You get a penalty to the roll if you are like in a bad place, but you still get a bonus.
Yeah, listener, please correct us. I believe Luna is complicated. That's her relationship status.
Okay.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Does
No,
having
it's
a
complicated.
Does having a relationship immediately bump your 50% up or
No.
Okay.
If you look on her little armband, like her status says complicated. It's complicated.
Oh no.
Yeah.
All right.
So
So
armband status.
Menelaus in church saying next to someone who will become his best friend, Cornelius, which I don't think I got a picture of. That's sad. Although I have a picture of you in there. You may not like it, but you can give me a different picture.
I love it, and I haven't even seen it.
Okay, great. A hard zealot B tier. Sagittarius passed his test on Friday, and that's another thing I'm doing this week. I'm not doing tests on Fridays. I'm not having a Monday mandatory thing and a Friday mandatory thing because I want to get y'all into the dungeon.
Wait. Are you changing it from last week?
Not necessarily. I'm just not doing an introduction phase. You'll still have tests, but you don't have to determine what is going to be tested until Friday when you're tested. So if you know
So
which
how do I study for this test if I don't know what it's about?
your tests are basically just like a free work roll. Think of them that way. What do you want to study for free outside the dungeon?
And whatever you study will be what you're testing on?
Yes.
Boys.
I'm just making it easy. here.
It's really self-explanatory.
So Sagittarius passed his test on Friday, which is climbing the entwined pillars. Tacitus passed his wandcraft check to create a kobold bone wand, but Menelaus failed his throwing knives test. They entered the Shady Grove, which is the wilderness area outside the dungeon, and found another bandit ambush, but detected it well beforehand. They entered through the woods. Menelaus sneaked up and killed the apparent squad leader. Sagittarius cleaved the bait bandit in twain. The others retreated into the cedar forest beyond the hill, and the party resolved to carry on down the main road. Now,
We're just going to leave out how I shot that dude from like a mile away with a bow.
oh, did you really?
I did.
That was pretty dope.
I was pretty proud of that. I told the kids. They did not care.
How did you do that, Daddy? Well, I rolled some dice.
Well, I thought about it. And
I rolled a 20.
I thought of it first. That's the important. It's the game of imagination, kids. That's what kids don't understand.
Not as exciting when you ask daddy questions.
No.
Stop it.
Just say yes, sir, to daddy.
Oh man, family pictures
We will
today.
take you back to that orphanage.
That was rough goings, man.
All right.
Everybody
so,
just did what I said. It
It's
would be
so
so
much
much easier.
Yeah.
How many times have I actually said that in real life?
But it was like way better than last time we faced the bandits. Do you guys remember that?
Yes.
Yeah, it got
well,
complicated,
because
right?
we knew what was
really
happening.
ugly.
I think I had a pretty good game plan and was not rewarded at all for it.
Oh, I was wondering about why he got to one hit kill the guy. What was up with that?
He just did more damage than the guy had hit points.
I just did a crazy roll with a great sword that I didn't have. The
Oh,
previous
no,
one.
not that.
Oh,
It was outside of
kill.
combat.
Okay. So you
I
can
treated
free
it
kill
as
people
I treated it as a skill check.
oh,
That's how I tend to do that kind of
Improvisation.
thing.
Okay.
If you're not fighting,
I would like to do
then it's in the
improvisational
other
comedy.
resolution mode.
Maybe we can power game that. I don't know.
You
We'll see.
absolutely can, and I want you to.
Okay.
So your stealth stuff for rogues, where you get like sneak attack, that comes in when you're already in a fight.
Okay.
you're
rolled a
hiding,
20,
and you
didn't
come
he?
back. Yeah.
In my head, if he had actually sneak attacked him, which he would have,
Snuck attack.
snuck.
Snooked.
Semantics.
So if he had actually performed the attack, he would have one shot him probably.
Yes.
like statistically.
It would have happened either way.
Yeah, because if he had gone first, he would have had the ability to sneak attack. So
Yeah.
there you go.
It's all good. It's
Wait,
all good in
can
the
you
hood.
sneak attack yet? Is that?
I think that's first level.
Yeah, but we're not first level.
But
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you are technically.
Oh, okay. So he can still sneak
Well,
attack.
I
And
killed that
he's just
guy
bad
before
at
he
it,
saw me.
basically.
He was running away too, right?
yeah.
No,
No, I don't remember.
he snuck up on a guy in the
I remember
woods
what I
and
did.
killed him.
Yeah, I snuck up on a guy and killed him, and then I shot a guy who was running.
It was actually really good
Did
action.
you mute me? Yeah, you muted me.
No, I muted John.
No, you muted me.
No, I didn't.
I shot a kid.
Okay.
All right. Well, all that's gone over. Fantastic memories, lovely memories. And now, as you guys are considering walking ahead down the road, now remember we are in a dark forest lit only by shafts of moonlight. On the right-hand side is one kind of forest. On the left-hand side is another kind of forest. All the trees are of the same kind. It's very strange. It's not natural. I understand this.
Cedar and pine,
Cedar and pine.
respectively.
Thank you. It's an ode to Edmund Spenser's The Fairy Queen. So if
Rolls
there it is, there
eyes.
roll to, nobody cares.
I don't think you're
Nerd
supposed to
alert.
like.
I'm not
roll out
rolling
your-
side. I'm rolling eyes.
Can illusions just be illusions without having to roll out the
It's
explanation?
not an illusion.
Are you sure?
Oh, it's an allusion.
It's
That's
a,
what- that's
it's
what I'm
a
saying.
trick, Michael.
It's
Yeah.
an homage.
I'm just telling you. That's what's that's what's
Can you
up.
point out every one of those that you have?
Now here in this encounter, I'd like to point you to stanza 73.
So much better having Jim back.
You're in this dark, shady grove. You're walking forward, and then suddenly two forms appear next to you. Three people who were here last time. The forms of Luna and of John. Which character? You had several characters.
I'm playing Pluto today.
Pluto is a what?
Fighter. A Spears.
Dwarf
Okay.
planet.
Human.
Okay.
Male.
Boy.
What do you want to know?
That's fine.
Okay.
Wakes up. I feel like Pluto today.
So, so two characters. We've got a wizard, Luna, Jim's character, and Pluto, a fighter, John's character. They pop into existence here via a mechanism that we call convolution, and that's actually what they call it too. It's a weird thing where people will show up in the dungeon unexplained. And actually, I think you should include this in all your games, a mechanism in-world for this to happen, because this also happens in CCQ, and there's an in-world explanation for it. But who cares? Let's carry on.
Well, what I should say, it's important because then you don't have to go through the whole awkward, like, we're in a tavern and we meet this guy, and how do we do this thing, and why are
Exactly.
they joining us? Which, I mean, I guess in some circumstances, maybe that's fine. But most of the time, if you have people popping in, popping out, literally, just do it. Figure it out.
But how would you support the gritty realism that I'm trying to attempt to portray?
This is realism. This is simulationism. This actually happens.
This is real life.
You've got the hell mark on you. You're marked by the underworld. And you can pop in and out of places in the underworld anytime. Very strange.
Wait. Seriously?
Yeah.
This is for real. It's happening right
Yeah,
now.
this is actually true.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Truefacts.com.
Okay, I'm muting you, Asa. Are you happy?
Yeah. Nope. Still didn't mute me.
Oh, are you?
I
are
hear
switched?
you.
Okay,
And-
try it now.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, okay. Let me take a break real quick, and we'll actually we're gonna do this
No,
live.
do it live.
We're gonna
Do it
We're
live.
gonna switch the mic inputs live.
Fact check. Fact check. Oh, no. Did your phone just
All right,
fall?
it doesn't matter.
It does.
You're
All right,
dead.
Asa,
Yeah.
try to talk.
Oh, I can't. Oh no.
Yep.
Now it happened.
There.
All right.
Oh,
now
and
we're
I'm
good.
back. Hey.
Now we're good. All right. So anyone who has torches, yada yada, and we're good to go. There is in the middle of the table. Please consult a thing. Do not take off the top layer.
This is a student handbook.
That's not what I'm talking about. The thing right there that I'm pointing at.
Gotcha.
This shows you what you have explored so far of the Shady Grove.
That's like nothing.
What? I can't read this.
Oh, you can pick it up and look at it. It shows you
Shady Grove.
the forests on your left hand and right hand side.
Aha.
Also, you've passed the statue of the fallen knight, or forgotten knight, I should say.
Yes, because that's what it says.
And there's the hill on there. Anything else, I'm going to leave to you guys to map out if you wish. And as you uncover new parts of the forest, you can move, or I will move, the cover on this a little bit farther.
Does this say the so to our left, presumably the west?
Yes. To the left, which is the
the
west. No, is the east, because north is down.
Okay. Is it the sailing pine?
The sailing pine.
S-A-
Yes, these are all quotes from the Fairy Queen.
Oh no, hold up! I can't hear myself because Jim did.
Oh no!
Sorry, I was messing with your button.
We're gonna take a break.
Don't touch my button.
All right. Is everybody okay? Actually,
It's fine.
all right. Yeah, these are quotes from the Fairy Queen, by the way. So
Okay.
I was just telling you what kind of forest it is.
Now I'm all the way
Can't
down.
hear now. Okay.
And into the west.
To the right is cedar.
Yeah, the cedar, proud and tall. Mm-hmm. Okay, sure I could read that.
So you can continue. There are
That's
paths.
so much better. Thank you.
Okay.
There are paths that you can follow, or you can just
together now?
continue on down the main road.
Yeah, I think so.
Can you hear?
We originally determined we would go straight, trying to get to the main dungeon and not going left or right, unless somebody decides otherwise at this point in time.
All right, just set up marching orders. Everyone have minis.
So we have a magic boy here.
Let's take a break real quick, get
Yeah.
minis, and we'll start back into the game. And we're back. We've got our boomer tech problems solved. And now it is time to play Dungeons and Dragons, a game about fantastic adventure. Okay, proceeding. Do you guys have a marching order set?
I do. I mean, I'm in the middle.
So we're
I was in the
okay.
front, which didn't make sense.
Okay, so John, you're a fighter boy.
Yeah, I'm fighter.
Can you
Pluto.
give me your giant, oversized, extremely heavy metal mini?
He's also 3 times taller than everyone.
Don't worry about it. Everything's relative.
It's just like medieval art, where his being big just means he's important.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll be in the back because I'm cleric. I at least have armor ish.
Yeah, I've got armor.
Do you
but
have armor?
I don't know.
Are you Sagittarius?
I am so
you have an AC
squishy.
of 11.
I am so squishy.
Do I?
I also have an AC.
I
of
Wait,
11.
how are you swishy?
4 health points.
What?
Yeah,
We're not
nobody
talking
has a
health
lot of
points.
HP.
Everybody has low HP. I'm talking about armor.
Yeah, I don't know what my armor class is.
Well, that seems like a personal
Well.
problem. All right, let's proceed.
We're
So-
just doing this by class, I guess.
We are. Unless you've picked up armor. Which,
I do have armor.
Yeah, I don't think I did. I got the sword though.
I have chain armor.
Okay, that's AC 16. Excellent. All right, so I now am engaging my procedures.
Number 1.
Yay.
I know you're excited about this,
I
Jim.
drank Earl Grey tea today.
Now, anyone who has torches, please take a marker and some kind of thing that indicates... Oh, you know what? You know what, Tim?
What?
Jim?
Wait,
Look
wait,
behind
Tim or
you.
Jim?
Look behind you. Get the poker chips.
Oh.
Red is for fire.
Red is for fire.
man.
It's not important. Don't worry about it.
Okay, open them up.
Hey, he said open them.
Open
Obey
those
the
bad
master.
boys up.
Open up.
Everyone who has a torch gets 6 of those red chips.
Who has torches? Because I
Me.
don't.
That's
I'm out.
blue,
I
Tim.
refuse.
That's
Those
not
are
red.
definitely
Blue.
not red.
Wait,
Those
you
are-
said red.
Okay.
When I say red, I mean red.
I was look. I was
show us which-
I was
is this-
compensating
is-
for Daniel's colorblindness.
Is this one red? Is this one? This?
I can tell which ones are red, yes.
Okay, just making sure.
You know, for some values of
Don't
red and
patronize.
green, I can't tell. Like, for instance, in Red Dead Redemption 2, you might have heard our episode about it.
Wait,
probably
how
the
many? How
Six.
many?
6 apiece.
Does Red Dead Redemption 2 look red to you?
It has a color blindness mode, and I have to turn on Protanopia, which is red-green color blindness mode, because when you set a marker on the map in Red Dead, it's in bright red. However, I can't see it against the green of the background of the minimap. And so I have to turn on Protanopia mode, which makes it like hot pink, and then I can see it.
I'm glad they're being so inclusive.
So nice. Very nice. I appreciate it.
It makes me feel superior to you.
You should.
Who else has
You're
a torch?
literally better than me in this respect.
Does anybody else have a torch?
Wait, do we have to have torches?
No, you don't. It is. You have moonlight, but you're in dim light unless you're in a torch, which is a -2 penalty in 5e. So if you want a torch out in the wilderness, you can have one, but you don't need one.
Going once, going twice,
I have one. It's already lit.
and
I'm wondering if
get
it's
your own.
sort of contraindicated since I'm a rogue. Should I be sneaky without a torch?
That's completely.
I don't know.
up to
What do you think?
That's what I'm
I
going to
You
do.
feel
can always
like
drop your torch.
I'm going to be extra sneaky.
Just stand in my shadow.
I will. On your shoulders.
Oh.
Wait, what?
All the time.
All right.
Where, are you in the middle? Where are you at, Asa?
That feels inefficient.
I'm in the middle.
He's the
You're
non-colored
not even a
boy.
little
I'll carry a
efficient.
torch.
You're the very white mini.
We used the term painted in
paint.
2019.
You ain't painted.
All right. So you're proceeding past the hill where you were ambushed the second time, and there's some debate. Are these bandits respawning? Are they different bandits? Do things respawn every time you go in the dungeon? What are the conditions? No one knows. I know. No one knows.
We'll probably find out next go around.
You'll probably find out next go around. You continue on for about 10 minutes. And as you continue down the cedar forest to your right, the pine forest to your left, it begins to change. And on your right, you may move up the cover a little bit until you see the next kind of forest. You should see poplar on your right and
Wait,
elm on your left.
What does it say on here? The poplar, what?
Just pick it up and look.
Never day? Poplar never day?
That's not what it says.
Never dry.
Oh, okay.
The poplar never dry, and
The elm.
You mean it's always wet?
elm, ELME, the vine prop?
The vine
Vino?
prop.
Vine prop.
What does that mean?
That spelling of elm is an allusion to Edward Spencer's Fairy Queen.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Clearly.
There's a silent E at the end of elm. Yes.
Vine prop.
So there's elms on your left and poplars on your right.
Here
And they have vines.
It looked
on
the E looked a little bit like an O,
Yes.
and I thought I was hoping it was vino, and I was like, let's go there. It gets the
Wrote.
And then the poplars are wet.
poplars are
Thank you.
I told you it was going to happen. It was gonna happen.
because they never dry.
They never dry.
Girl, I'm gonna bake you a moist cake. Okay.
Shoot. No.
And as these forests on your left and right begin to change, you also see correspondingly a path off to your left into the elm, and a path off to your right into the poplar. Or you continue forward where you hear a lapping of a body of water ahead of you.
I'm so frustrated by the fact
Bored.
that there's all these options.
Go.
Well, eventually you'll know all the options and you'll just say, Daniel, I want to do X. And then I will skip all the stuff, make some perfunctory rolls, and we'll
Really?
be gone. This is just the exploration part.
Okay.
Forward.
Forward. Can I roll? Can I move this up?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
I will tell you when to move that up. Ahead of you, you see a large lake. It goes out, of course, farther than your torchlight can illumine, but we have moonlight above us. This thing looks like it's hundreds of feet long, several hundred feet wide, and in the middle is an island. However, the island is strange. It doesn't look like it's made of earth. It looks like it's made of pale and clammy flesh.
Wait,
And
sounds like
there's
you're taking a
nothing-
page out of my book.
How far away is it?
Well, you're on the banks right now,
Yeah.
and you can either proceed in the forest, the poplar forest to your right to go along the bank, or the elm forest to your left to go along the other bank, or you can swim, or you can go back and take one of the paths.
Is there a tower out there?
There is not.
And the island is made of meat.
You did not answer my question about how far away we are from the island.
Okay.
100
Let's see.
feet?
The scale here is, okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks about 700 feet away.
We can tell it looks like flesh.
It looks pale and white in the moonlight.
Well, maybe it's marble.
Doesn't look like that.
It's too shiny.
It's probably a
It
really
looks- it looks
big
sweaty.
beast. It's a big old creature sleeping
It
in
looks
the water.
moist.
Someone make me a perception check. Who has the highest perception?
Did
Who's
you s-
trained in perception?
Did
Not
you
me.
say it looked like meat, or did I imagine that?
Flesh is what I
Flesh.
said.
Okay. All right.
Pale
I mean,
flesh.
flesh is meat.
So
Yeah.
probably the cleric. Are you trained in perception, cleric?
Nope.
Anyone trained in perception?
I'm +1 only.
I'm asking who's trained.
I'm +1 also.
Are you trained?
I mean, I'm trained in it.
You can't be +1 to be trained. I mean,
Well, proficient.
Yeah, you can because of your...
technically you could, but that would be dumb.
So you're
Oh,
proficient?
yeah,
No,
I'm
he is.
trained
He's
in it.
proficient.
+1. I don't know why.
So +1?
+1.
Okay, y'all both can roll.
13.
You can hear a croaking as if from
19.
frogs.
You got a 19.
Okay, you can hear a croaking as if from frogs or toads. But you can't localize where it's coming from. It seems to be rather generalized in this area.
Like a big frog or
No.
a little
Multiple
frog?
Like
Frogs and
lots
toads.
of frogs.
It's a baby Yoda
Deeper-
feeding ground.
However, deeper and more bassy than you would expect.
Oh, that's probably a big frog.
Base. It's that
Bass.
toe. It's got that.
You listen
I'm gonna
closely.
look around on the ground.
You ever
see
heard
if
of?
I see
you-
signs.
Do you know what bullfrogs sound like? Because I grew up in a place where in the summers we had people who would go frog gigging on the lake.
I don't know what bullfrogs
Bullfrogs
sound
like.
Yeah, it's weird.
Well, that's what it sounds like.
And then in frog gigging, you try to get it with a little tiny trident. You spear it with a trident, and then you take it off the trident, and then you grab it by the legs, and you beat it on the side of the boat.
He is not lying. This is a
And
real
by-
thing.
Yes, it
And
is.
by you, I mean everybody who was not me, because I watched it once and I was
In
like,
horror.
I don't want to do this.
What you people are monsters.
And then they had fried frog legs.
Roll real time.
Which tastes like chicken.
Delicious.
And let me clarify: these are not like redneck people. These are people who had the money to buy a lake house in this place. In this, like these are well-off people who still participate in this. It's like well-off rednecks, if you will, who didn't act like rednecks.
Yeah, they're like slumming their redneck lifestyle.
Yeah.
Do you purchase some sort of special frog boat, or is it just a regular
just
boat?
a little fishing boat.
All right.
I feel like we've gotten off topic here.
We
You're welcome. Culture.
So what
Now,
you're saying is
hey,
we need a boat.
Alabama.
Okay,
we need a boat and we
here's-
need some tridents.
in the game. That's what I want to do. I want to search the bank and see if I see signs of animal tracks.
That's a great idea. John, what's your perception bonus? Or Pluto,
1.
what's your perception bonus?
+1.
+1.
You do. You can see large. So imagine the foot of a toad, but make that bigger than the foot of a human.
Oh, that's really
You see that all over the place.
big. That's not good.
That's large.
Hey guys, there's some really big frogs around here. Look at these. This is really big.
It's average.
What do?
Is my training in investigation relevant to this situation?
No.
Oh, all right.
Wah, wah.
He's already told you what you need to know. There's big frog-like thing tracks around here.
a lot of them.
So you can either go back and take a path, or you can go around the woods,
They look like
So
they're
we
going
can't
in
we
and
can't
out
go
of the water.
straight because there's a lake. So
or
we
you
have
can
to go,
swim. If you want to
Yeah.
swim 700 feet, then
No,
you can.
no.
No,
that's
like
no,
honestly, guys,
no.
I don't really want to go to the Flesh
No.
Island that much.
That's not-
I feel like there's like some lower hanging fruit
That's obviously not an
without
option.
going to the Flesh Island.
So
Like,
guys,
there's a goblin to kill.
elm or poplar.
Can we piss off the Flesh Island and then go to
Throw
one of the
stones at
sides?
us.
Wait, how far away is the Flesh Island?
700 feet.
Just
Ish.
out of longbow.
Do you want to try to hit it with your longbow?
I can throw a football over the mountains.
I say we go poplar.
Coach Sean put me
I
in.
just
I don't
checked.
know. I was-
The longbow range is 600 feet, so
So we
I was-
go right.
I was going for elm.
All right.
Let's not go to the Flesh Island because it's probably a giant toad.
that would be
I would
my
never
guess.
do anything like
It's
that.
probably the
Giant-
toad. It's
giant
probably,
toad
It's
island.
probably the toad mama, and these are the toad babies.
Poplar.
Anyways, so
Well, if
let's
you
go
get-
back and go. Yeah,
Guys,
Is that what Luna says?
elm
Elm
or
with an
poplar.
E?
this is clearly a toad mama.
Poplar.
Yeah.
We got 2
No,
for
no, no.
poplar,
Elm,
1
elm,
for
sorry, elm.
2 for elm, 1 for poplar.
Make up your dang mind.
I'd say elm also.
Ooh, 3
we all
for
say
elm,
this.
Poplar.
1 for poplar. 3 versus 2.
Ah, dang. All right.
Okay, when you say poplar, do you mean go through the path that goes into the poplar forest, or just skirt around the bank in the poplar forest?
Are you kidding?
Wait, we had that option?
We're not
Yes.
going to skirt around the bank.
You have the options
take
that
the-
you have in real life.
Yes, the
This is
option would have
D&D.
been the bank.
Okay.
No, we're not going to go in the.
Oh.
Yeah, they definitely want to swim
wanna
out
stay around the
like
frog
200
place?
yards.
No,
and
no.
then skirt to the
What?
right.
It's either you can go deep into this forest, or you can just take the shortest. It's the shortest route.
You want to skirt around the giant lake with the giant frogs.
We're just walking along the bank. But what do you know is it deep in that forest, though?
All right,
I'm rubbing my forehead.
All right.
Y'all stressing me out.
All right.
This ain't right.
Rub
I'm
it
trying to
good.
do this right. I'm
Hey,
trying to.
So this. I think this might be Daniel's like version of, hey, the further you go into the dungeon, the harder it gets. The deeper you go, the worse it gets. So maybe it's not a good idea to keep going when we're super weak.
I don't feel weak, but
I don't know what you're
I'm
talking
like
about.
speak for yourself.
He has
I mean,
designed this for us to explore. At
So I
level
want
0.
to remind you guys why our house is number one. I have.
Why? Why?
Yeah, hold
Because I've
Dracophone.
given a
Hold
lot of
up,
input.
hold
That's
up.
why.
I have consistently come out with the most treasure for you guys.
You have
That's true.
consistently rolled
Time
well.
and time again.
That's true.
I'm decked out. I'm bedecked. I don't know if you know I have magic
You
items.
should go back
I
and listen to
literally
see
don't know
who-
what you're talking
who
about
gave the
because
most
that was
strategic
months
advice.
ago.
Look how thick this wand is. Look how thick it is.
I mean, it looks average.
House Dracophone rules. I turn around and show you guys my letter jacket.
So, anyways, I mean, we should clearly play
I
it
got a
safe
feeling
and
your
go back.
whole family's gonna die one day.
We should go through the poplar forest instead of skirting the lake.
I'm with Jim or Luna.
Okay, poplar is decided, but now the vote is. Okay, do we want to do votes like
You know what? I don't care anymore. Just go.
Woo! Let's do
okay
it.
He's
Tim's
gonna
on our
sulk
side.
the whole time.
around the bank?
I wouldn't say
No,
I'm,
hell no, not around the bank.
No,
I wouldn't
on
say
the
I'm
path?
positively on
On the
your
path.
side.
Okay, on the path.
Let's never go back to this place. Ever.
All right. I should let you know there are mechanical implications for going on a path versus off a path, yada, yada, yada. So all these decisions actually matter.
Yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
You're dead. Okay, we're done.
All right.
We know this.
All right.
I mean,
so,
but we are on a path through the poplar forest, right?
okay, you're going backward
Yes.
to like this T intersection.
Yeah.
Where the right-hand side now, because you're going back north,
It'll be
is the
left
poplar
now.
forest.
Yeah. Wait.
We're on
Wait,
the road
left.
to nowhere.
Left is the poplar
That's what I'm
forest.
saying,
Yes.
dude.
Yes. So you're going into it. Fantastic. Now then, you proceed down, let's say about 5 minutes, and then there is a Y intersection. Do you go left or right? There is no obvious reason to go either direction.
Left.
Wait, we are already on the popular path, and then there's a... Okay.
I feel like left will bring us back to the lake.
Yeah,
I don't
true.
know if that's good or not.
Right.
This is an allusion to Robert Frost.
you
right,
want to
so
go deeper into the
pro-
popular.
A
We
fork
proceed-
in the wood.
Left along the Y path, right?
Right
Excellent.
along the white.
Right.
Everyone said right, Daniel.
Literally, no one said left.
Okay, wait. So you're leaving, you're going away from the lake back toward where you were.
They take a left to go on the popular
You
path.
take a left to go on the poplar path, and
And now-
then there's a Y intersection.
Oh, no, then we totally go left.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
towards
Okay.
the bank.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
You go about 3 minutes, and then there's another Y intersection, left or right.
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 Okay.
I'm just Luna's sounding board. Right. Right. That's what I was
Listen,
gonna say.
Luna doesn't need a yes man.
If anyone wants to make a map, you have to have paper. So I don't know if you have it on your inventory, but you can get it next time if you need it. All right. So you go for about another 3 minutes, and you have a T intersection, left or right.
I'm not mapping, by the way, so suck it.
Left.
Which way did we go last time?
Right.
I
All
like
right,
it.
left it is.
Zigzag.
But you go for about another minute, and you have a cross intersection. You can keep on going straight, or you can go right or left.
Right.
Which way? Straight?
Straight.
Okay,
Scrape.
excellent. You go for about another 2 minutes, and you have another T intersection. You can keep on going straight, or you can go right or left.
Is it like it's not like it's straight up T? Like
No, I'm sorry, a cross.
okay, so it's okay. I say we go straight. Straight.
The way Jim is saying this and looking at me is making me crack up.
Nobody is mapping.
Nope, no one is mapping. It's all memory. It's all memory. It's great.
Hope you guys are remembering because I am not paying attention.
I'm not. I'm handing out mochi ice cream.
What are you guys even talking about? I don't even.
You go for
Really
about
good.
Left, right, left, straight, straight.
I'm feeling like a Pokemon trainer eating this.
you go among the poplar for just a few minutes, or maybe no, just like 1 minute, and then the trees turn
Wait, what?
to aspen.
Oh.
You can reveal the next.
You could have said that quicker. It's a little weird.
With a beard.
Oh,
flows
sorry.
like honey.
I thought the trees physically just like turned.
Okay, the
Are you
trees
happy
turn
now?
to aspen now on your left and right.
What does it
because
say?
you're in an aspen forest. What's the inscription? Does anybody know?
What it says?
Jolly
What?
donuts.
I don't think
Good
it says
for
Jolly
stress?
Donuts.
Hold on.
I
Pick
mean,
this thing up and try not to spoil it.
I don't really care if you guys see the whole thing, but
The
it would be-
aspen. ASPINE.
This is an allusion to Dumb and
Aspine.
Dumber.
Thank you.
Good for staves. All right.
Good for staves.
I'm gonna cut down a tree.
staves? Staves?
Good for staves.
Okay.
This whole time you had 2 gloves.
Gonna keep those IOUs.
yeah,
Those
it's
things are as
cold.
good as gold.
We're in the Rockies.
Where the beer flows like wine.
Hey, Tacitus, you could use one of these long staves and make a special long boy wand.
I got a man.
Special little magic boy spell you perfected.
It
Have
doesn't
you
have to be
seen?
long.
Have you seen my wand? I have a wand.
It's kind of short.
It's 10 inches.
Shows what you know.
It is efficient.
Wait. There's a bone on a kobold that's 10 inches.
I just said that his core is made from kobold bone. It doesn't say how many there are.
Oh, okay. Facts.
But also the spine of a kobold, I'm sure, would be 10 inches.
It'd be awesome if it's a kobold spine.
In fact, that is now canonically what it is.
Oh man.
Yeah, you wag the kobold spine at them.
All right.
Hold on, I
Maybe it's wrapped
gotta
around a
kind of,
stick.
I gotta kind of flip it out the right way, or else it'll like point up or down. And then it kind of goes left and right because it's got a mind of its own.
Do you guys want to
You know-
continue into the aspen forest?
I mean,
Of course, dude.
here we are.
Fat baby's fart. Let's go.
Oh, and by the way, there's a picture of what an aspen tree looks like. If you don't know what it looks like, it's very small.
It's very small.
Are those
but
the
it gives you
flaky
the
ones?
idea. Yeah, the flaky ones.
Yeah.
So small you
Make paper out of.
can't even see it.
on the road to nowhere.
So after a couple more minutes, you come to a dead end in the trail, and all around you are narcissus flowers.
Well, I just ignore them. because
Harvest
I'm not-
those for Homeboy back in the place. Maybe did he want us to get stuff?
He didn't tell you to get anything, but he said that this is the gardener, the spider guy.
Mm-hmm.
He said, if you
Stanley?
find something interesting, yes, if you find something interesting, bring it back to me, and I'll plant it and see what happens.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get some of that.
Okay, so say a bunch of narcissus.
That is a technical
And there's
term,
nothing
a
else
bunch.
here.
A bunch of narcissists.
Not that you can see.
A bunch of
Now,
narcissists.
you can continue unpathed through the wilderness.
That sounds foolish.
It is foolish. But you are free to do so, and I will tell you what happens. You may find something cool, or you may die horribly. It's up to you.
I mean, that's every day. Like, right.
It's every day, bro, with that Disney Channel flow.
Well, I guess we go back and go down the other path.
All right, so you're continuing backward.
We'll go right.
After 3 minutes, you go right.
Wait, what?
Which would be left coming back.
Okay, cool.
Look at this man.
Towards the bank.
As you go right on this path, you do hear the sound of water coming toward you. I have a note on here. Let me read what it says.
What did it say?
This is very small. This is 11 by 17 paper with 8 squares to an inch. Please don't look. Thank you. Although you can't read anything.
Yeah. I looked at it. I was like, what?
What? This is the scrawlings of a madman.
Oh, he fesses up.
I had to order this on.
Is it in cuneiform?
Yeah, it might as well be. I had to order this on the internet. They don't have this kind of stuff at Walmart. Like if you're looking at Walmart, you're gonna be disappointed. They don't have this kind of madness there.
I mean, I looked upon it and I saw eons upon eons of slavery of regular humans by this mad race.
Don't look.
I saw technological improvements by the great.
Where are you going?
What are you talking about?
Where are you going?
Is this some reference I
Is,
don't
is
understand?
this like a Watchman thing? I don't.
Cthulhu flogging.
Okay. Stefano,
been a
who
while
is
since I've read
Menelaus, and John, who is Pluto. You guys both have a +1 to perception.
Si, senor.
Make that, both of you.
Is the water coming towards us?
No.
You said
19.
coming towards. Okay.
Oh,
The
great.
sound was coming toward you.
Uh,
As all sounds do.
Unless
They never go away from.
As you guys are proceeding along the path down toward the sound of the water, which one of you rolled higher? You did.
John.
John, Pluto, you detect something aberrant in the path ahead of you. Instead of the standard dirt path with leaves occasionally covering it, there is a point in the path where leaves completely cover it. What do you do?
I put my hand up in a fist, like snap it up real fast.
Where are you in the
And
marching
I'm in
order?
the-
accidentally
I'm in the front.
punches me in the face.
And then we keep walking.
And then you'll keep walking and like run into me.
Uh huh.
Okay. All right. Stop.
It's like we practiced this. We did not practice this.
No.
We don't
No,
know
you
what
didn't.
that means.
No.
Like we
Not
ever
at all.
talk about this stuff really.
No. He's like,
funny.
oh,
making weird hand
everybody
movements.
stop.
I'm actually right behind him, but I only come up to his knees.
Did you not see me do this? I mean, stop.
Saw you. I don't know what it means.
Can I look and see like
What's going
what
on up here?
tracks, if any tracks lead up and then back away from the path?
I mean, hold up. Let's see what John is
Okay.
gonna
This is
So-
clearly a
and then you can.
trap.
There's something
a trap.
strange up here, guys. Let's hey, huddle. Okay, now last time we saw a tree, we kind of came up with a plan. The plan was just to jump over the log. That was a bad idea, Jim. So
Luna, that was a bad idea.
Well, that
Luna.
was a deep cut, but
Luna.
Yeah, that
remember
was-
how well it turned out.
it barely turned out well.
Remember we burned down their camp.
It turned out well. It's so well that I ended up in the infirmary for a freaking week. All right, so you're Mr. Rogue Boy, right?
Yeah.
Hey, while we're in
He
this
has
huddle,
he has a name.
Menelaus.
Menelaus,
while
bro.
we're all here sitting and talking, somebody might be watching us. So can you try to like just sneak back off the way we came, just to get away from us a little bit, just in case we get attacked? You can try to get a sneak attack.
Yeah,
off.
great idea.
He basically just told you, like, get away. Go.
Hey
Just
guys,
a little bit.
Hey
Why
guys,
is he the
when he
boss?
turns around, let's all run.
No, so sneak off the path.
Just kind of just go back a little the way we came a little bit, and then maybe hide behind a tree.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah. why not?
Children are not to be seen nor heard.
All right, so now nobody look at him. Watch him. Don't watch him go. Okay, so we want him to try to sneak away.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then now that he's gone, let's one of us go up there and try to poke the thing and be
By
careful.
us, you mean you.
One of us.
It sounds like we have a
I wanna go
volunteer.
in-
I'll do
One
it.
of us.
It's
One
all
of us.
everybody.
Doesn't it
Google
make-
gobble.
We're
Doesn't
still in
it-
Aspen,
gobble.
right?
Doesn't
Yeah.
it make more
Okay,
sense
so I'm
for
gonna
me
look
to
around
sneak
for
toward the thing
a
and
staff-worthy,
off the path?
stave-worthy stick, and I'm gonna poke the leaves with it from a distance.
All the branches here are too high, unfortunately. You'll have to waste some more time going and looking for a branch that's appropriate.
Waste.
All right. Well,
the
then,
chances were against you, but that's what happened.
is there any rocks on the path?
Dude, you just use your hand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up like a fist-sized rock and
Yep.
toss it out there on the
Why not use your fist?
thing from about 15 feet away.
It falls through the leaves into a pit.
Okay.
Whoa, who saw that coming?
Nobody saw it coming.
What?
Yeah. Okay.
Look at that.
No, what's great is the trap that's over the pit. When you try to jump over the pit, the trap you fall into.
That's the best one.
It's a really great trap.
All right.
Don't worry, I got those later, but forget about that.
There's one little scorpion
I
down
want
at
to
the
walk up
bottom.
to the path and look for footsteps.
It's a pitfall joke.
Okay. You don't see any.
Hey, are these leaves dry?
I go, hello.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
wow.
That was really loud.
Oh,
blew it out.
man.
No, I'm gonna set the leaves on fire.
Here we go. Let's burn it down. Typical D&D.
Why would you do that? Nothing happens.
Okay.
Them's magic leaves.
I'm just ignoring everything you say, Asa, until you tell me something different.
I didn't think that was a bad idea.
I mean, do you actually set the leaves on fire?
In the pathway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But wouldn't that set the whole forest on fire?
Not necessarily.
Well, I mean, are there this was like a path set because there's not leaves in the other walkway.
How
Like,
dare
leading
you.
up to it.
There's just scattered leaves elsewhere.
Yeah.
So what if it all
Do you have a
catches
torch,
fire
Asa?
and this is a dead end?
Fine,
and
we'll
grab
just turn
one.
around and go back.
Okay, yeah, after a couple minutes, the leaves all burn away, and there you go. You got a 10 by 10 pit trap with spikes at the bottom, made of bone.
Easy.
And I
Wow.
turn around and look at everybody and go, uh-huh.
There you
Nah.
go.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Everybody knows the pit trap.
Point for Asa.
Yeah, so I guess we'll try to skirt around it, walk around it.
Okay.
Guards
You
up,
do.
guard up everybody. Like just be aware.
Hey,
my sword
did
is out.
anybody tell Menelaus that
Yeah, where am I and what am I doing?
You're
at this
watching
point?
and just ready. If we get attacked, then you can get some sneak attacks off. That's
So-
the idea.
I'm extremely stealthy, so am I like sneaking off the path, but in proximity to everyone else?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, all right.
All right, now, oops, wrong die. John, who are you in the lead?
I am.
Okay. Unfortunately, as you guys sneak past and the lake sound, the sound of the rippling of the waves, tiny little lake waves, there are the reasons for that, don't worry about that, become louder and louder. You hit something, you feel something against your shin, John.
Not good.
And you look down and there's a vine that you've broken.
Oh, John.
You done did it now.
Pluto, you stupid, stupid man.
And there is a giant log that has bones set in it
Those freaking Ewoks.
that is
Bones.
swinging down at you like in Bloodborne.
Look at the bones.
Please make a dex save. And then everyone else behind him make a dex save at advantage.
Oh, my.
19.
Oh, boy. Yeet. Did.
Okay, 14.
Also a 19.
19?
You don't even have to make one. You're in the back.
Do I have to do it because I'm off to
No,
the...
you don't have to do it.
Yeah.
All of you make it. The bone spike log swings up, back behind you, and then again, and eventually comes and settles. Mm-hmm. And all of you manage to dive out of the way. The thing I was striving to read on here that I'd written very small was heavily trapped.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. You proceed, and then you're at the lake again.
Shoot.
The island now, from where you stand, looks only about, Daniel checks, 400 feet away.
Okay.
Are we further to the right side of it?
I can't tell you that.
Everybody get ready
Well,
to
I
run.
mean, if can I see the
I
shore
can't
where
tell
we
you
were?
that.
All right, everyone.
You can see a shore all around. It's a circular
I'm gonna shoot
pond.
it.
Okay, let's go around the lake.
I'm gonna shoot the island. So y'all get ready to run.
Are you really?
Shoot your arrow into the fleshy like mass.
So you're gonna shoot an arrow into the island.
When have you become me?
Okay.
Wait,
Here
how
goes.
far
Okay,
away
I
is the
hide.
island again?
700 feet ish.
No, 400 feet this time.
Oh, we're closer.
Yeah, I'm gonna move to 600 feet
I'm
if
outta
I can
here.
still see it at 600.
Why are you gonna
feet.
move
Wait.
200 feet back?
Because that's
How
the max range of my bow.
How would you know?
You can't even see it because of the curve of the path.
Okay, well then
Just stay on the bank and do it.
I'm gonna stay in the mouth of the path.
Okay. Roll a d20. If you roll less than 5, you miss.
I rolled higher than 5.
Okay. It hits the flesh lip of the island thing. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Lips.
That's better than expected.
And
so-
when you're close this time, you can see like some kind of like whiskery filaments coming up from the edge or the lip of this island on the right side of it from where you are now.
Like an eyelash.
I can't say what it looks like.
Whiskery filaments. Yeah, like an eyelash. would
Nope.
be- Yep. Or hair.
I'm gonna put my torch out.
No, don't do that.
I'm gonna hand it to somebody else then.
I don't want this.
I want this.
Okay. Where are we doing, guys? Where
I
are we
did
going?
not think that this. Never mind. Go ahead.
Where are we going?
Continue.
Do you want to go around the edge of the lake?
Let's just
and
go around the
north?
edge of the lake. Yeah.
Okay. Be on your guard.
We're gonna move cautiously and I guess so Stefano can still keep up with us.
Yeah, Stefano's just going to be trailing you.
Stefano.
And by
sorry.
Stefano, I mean Menelaus.
No,
He's going to be
Stefano.
I'm on that
trailing
gigging
you.
game.
What?
I'm on that gigging game.
Yeah, try his last name.
No, that's censored.
We're not going to because we don't want to dox him.
It's Warren.
All right.
Smith.
Peace.
You skirt the edge of the lake to the right, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
And you come to the end, and you are now looking at the fleshy protuberance from the lake, and you can see the filaments emerging from it. And you actually see, well, no, you wouldn't, so never mind about that. It's about from where you are now, where you can see a path going, well, see, if you're going, it would be to the right, to your right then, after about about 5 minutes of walking. It seems like you can see forms on the top of it and moving a little bit because you're closer now, about 300 feet away, 350 feet away. But they're very small from where you are. It's
thing
hard to
got
say what
lice.
they are. But there is a path, obviously, going to the right, continuing on.
Is that what we perceive would be south?
Baby
can't tell you
frogs
that.
are on the back of Mama Frog.
North.
Well, north is technically down.
North is where you came
We're
from.
heading south.
Oh, okay. So,
So,
south. Yeah.
so we've kept our left shoulder to the lake
Yes.
and headed forward 5 minutes.
Yes.
And so the path is on our right, which we
Yes.
would assume would be straight down.
It'll be
That's what we assume.
North.
South.
South.
Sure.
Clearly, we want to go that way.
Everybody okay with that?
Sure.
All right, I'm going to take a break real quick, and then we'll get right back into crawling around and avoiding bodiesofwater.com.
Super.
You absolute monster.
You're wasteful.
Ridiculous.
John,
You have committed an abomination in the eyes of God.
you squeezed the double stuffed Oreo.
Mega stuffed.
Mega stuff. You squeezed its goodness out.
I made it perfect.
No.
That's the kind of Oreo they eat in Soviet Russia.
You owe me 10 cents for that Oreo.
The cost of that
The
cream
icing you
that
wasted.
disposed of.
I ate 2 that way.
You owe me 20 cents.
I hate you. That's it. You're
Behold
outta
the
here.
fallible nature of man.
You know, there are people who don't have cream. There are people who don't have that.
It's good for them not to have that.
There are children who want that.
In Russia, Oreo's all icing.
Okay.
Or they're all cookie. I don't-
Okay.
in Mother Russia, Oreo squeeze you. I don't know how Yakov Smirnoff works.
Are you guys ready to play D&D?
Are we
Jim's
ever?
ready to find this dungeon.
Where's the dungeon? I was promised a dungeon.
Where's the dungeon?
Do the road.
Can we just sprint like north? I'm sorry, south. I meant south. Wait, why is it not south?
Should we just charge at the
anyway.
Flesh Island and finish it, or
There's a reason.
There's not.
There is.
do it?
Can I make a compass?
Okay.
You don't have a compass.
Can I make one?
No, unless you know how.
Do thieves'
I mean,
tools
with a
include
leaf
a
and lead
compass?
and water.
Do you know? Does
you
your
have
character
lead?
know how?
I need to find some.
You don't have lead. Okay. There we
Hey,
go.
before you go live, can I ask a question?
We are
'Cause
live.
when
We're live.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
wow.
Okay. So, can I ask a question?
Just ask it
Yes.
anyways.
I'm trained in investigation, and I don't know what I do with that.
Daniel doesn't use that one.
You just say what you're doing, and then
Wait a
I
minute.
tell you if it triggers that.
Oh, okay.
It's typically used for finding secret doors and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we
How's that
sprint.
different from perception?
Perception is just for like seeing what the vibe is, man.
Okay.
What's the vibe, man?
It's like
What's happening?
how is your what do they call it?
Perception.
ESP,
No,
Awareness?
peripheral vision.
Peripheral vision. Yeah,
No, I feel like perception
Kinda-
is your senses.
it's like how's your
Yeah.
danger sense? How's your spidey sense?
Yeah.
Think
Which
of
doesn't make sense why
perception-
I'm looking at tracks.
I feel like they're kind of the same.
investigation involves like cause and effect. And
Yes.
Perception is something that's going to happen to you. Investigation is finding something that will happen to you.
I like to think of perception as unfocused and investigation as
It's
focused.
not good at all.
So then
Okay.
why would I
All
look
right.
at footsteps
I
to their
feel
real
this.
perception?
But I love how confident you were
That
about it.
actually, that makes sense for me.
I stopped thinking halfway through that.
Okay. Well, let's sprint north in a line.
South.
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 Beep.
South.
Okay.
You could have just made it north. Anyway.
So you go for a couple minutes. You're still in the and as you sprint, as you walk, you can
Like
see
a gravy.
you continue to see Aspen to your right, and what?
Yum.
Now you can see Cypress to your left.
Who's cuter?
Cypress is cuter.
Wait, do we get to see?
Okay.
Wait, do we get to see the next
The
level?
cypress. Hold on.
I mean, maybe it's relevant, maybe it's not. I'm not going to tell
So hard to
you
get
if
this off
the
table.
epigraph is relevant or not.
The cypress funeral
Funeral.
with two L's. And to our right, the laurel.
Is that an illusion?
Mead of mead.
Do your best.
Mead of mighty conquerors and poets sage.
Mead of like.
It's mead with two
Drink.
E's. Yeah, but it looks like two E's.
Don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
okay.
Just say what it sounds like.
Mead of mighty conquerors and poets sage.
Yep.
Okay.
So you've left the poplar.
I'm glad we're on the laurel side.
On the right is the laurel.
That
on the
seems
left is the cypress.
Is it Laurel or Yanni?
Laurel, not Yanni. That's an ancient boomer meme.
Yanni.
That's a Facebook meme. No one will get. So the trees change, and then suddenly you see a cross path. To the left, you can go in the cypress. To the right, you can go in the laurel. Or you can continue.
Continue.
Oh.
Fast.
You continue, the path goes mostly straight with a little bit of curve to the right. Not much to write home about. And you see a path to the right off to the laurel still, and another path about 20 feet ahead of that path also into the laurel. Continue straight,
Hey, are any of these?
or go to one of the right-hand paths.
Do the paths look well tread?
Straight.
They look the same.
Do any of these trees have low limbs?
Some of them do, some of them don't.
Is there a climbable tree?
Pretty much most of them are climbable.
Okay, I'd like to climb to the top of the tree and see if I can see anything.
It's about time.
One might
That is
say
a good
he
idea.
he scrambled.
So is everyone
Scrambled up a
okay
tree.
with Tacitus scrampling up a tree?
Sure.
Of course.
Do you have athletics?
And the trees are infinitely tall.
+1, yeah.
Are you trained?
I could do it. I'm trained in +4.
Nope.
Why don't you just do it? Pluto, I didn't say to roll, did I?
Can you guys stand under me with like cross your arms like this and do like this trust fall thing? If I fall, you can catch me.
Absolutely not.
Aw.
You can make a work roll for athletics. So you don't know what that means because you haven't played in the new world.
Or listened.
But see where the athletics skill is. You're gonna make a tier ranking of F next to it, which is -3. But then you're gonna also put a work point rating because you can get better at it. And you can go ahead and roll it now if you want, which is going to be your HD, which is, what are you, a fighter?
C.
Are you a fighter?
C.
D10 +3. And that's your advancement toward increasing your tier. So I went ahead and rolled for you. I know your modifiers. And yeah, you can get up. It's no problem. And get down. And you look up, and it's forest as far as you can see of different kinds to the south. You can see, actually from where you are now, you can see that it looks like miles ahead to the south, but then eventually the forest ends, and then there's ahead of you this great white shining form far to the south where there's no forest, there's no trees, there's nothing but void. The moon in this white reflective surface. And you can't tell what it is at this distance. It looks miles away.
Okay.
But you know the trees change many times from now to where you're seeing that white reflective
Is
void.
there
How far have we
ground
come?
under
If I look back the other way, does it look like we've come about halfway?
Can you
or
see the lake?
Looks like maybe you've come like maybe a third of the way.
Okay. All right. I come down. Okay, guys. We're about a third of the way there. I think maybe. I don't know. If we keep going, the path ends and then turns. We can see something shiny.
Does it look like there's ground under it? Like
Yes.
there's okay, so we could access this form.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, you would assume it's not ground.
Well, we
Several
could
miles.
definitely circle back around.
So is the dungeon just the white thing in the middle of the lake?
No,
Who
you're not
could
seeing
say?
a lake.
No.
No,
was
the
behind
lake,
us.
the lake back
No,
there.
that's not the dungeon.
Could be. I'm not telling you.
It's not the dungeon.
What if it is a dungeon?
It's not the dungeon.
Could be.
Could be the dungeon.
It's not.
Is
it.
that the dungeon?
It's
I
not
bet
the
it's the dungeon.
Could be.
I don't think it's the dungeon.
Could be a crackhead.
Got hold of the wrong
So
stuff.
I've got history.
I think we should
really
keep
power
going
gamer.
through the trail.
Has anyone been to the dungeon? Is that the dungeon?
We have not.
Are you gonna?
No,
what's your
just
bonus?
like my study, like this other students.
What's your bonus?
It is +4.
So that's +1 because you got -3 because you haven't studied
come on.
it. Don't worry
Come
about
on,
it.
bro.
Bruh.
You don't know.
Shh.
We can just keep going and find the end of this lake.
Let's just
and
keep going
make
and
our
find the end of
decision.
this path.
You've already found the end of the lake.
We're going down.
Wait,
the
do I
path.
get work for that?
Okay, guys, let's go south.
Yes, absolutely, sure.
We're hiking. We're hiking through the trees
Okay.
towards the shiny thing that I saw.
Montage.
You see a path to the left into the cypress.
We're gonna
forest.
continue straight.
Oh no, sorry.
Always.
You already saw the path to the left, and that was something you already passed. And you saw 2 paths to the right into the laurel forest, and you already passed those. And now, 300 feet ahead of you, you can start to see the shape of an arched bridge that goes from the end of the cypress wood over the path into the end of the laurel wood. You can continue forward. I'm just telling you what you see ahead of you.
Okay.
Double time.
Is it going perpendicular to where we're going?
It looks like it goes over the path.
We gotta go under it.
Okay.
So when you get closer, I'll tell you more about it.
Okay, so
Does that sound good?
I don't think we should just straight up just traipse right up underneath this bridge. I think we should be a little cautious about this. Maybe let just me go and you guys watch and make
Yeah, that's
sure I'm
fine.
safe.
I'm good with that. Go ahead.
Okay. All right.
Watch from back
You guys
here.
want to hide while I go through and watch me?
Mm-hmm.
Gets out popcorn.
Okay.
All right, so you guys hang back maybe about 100 feet or more. And Pluto, you get to maybe within 50 feet, and you can see, let me read it for you. A bridge spanning the road. At its top, it's an arch, like an arch bridge.
Mm-hmm.
At its highest point, it's 50 feet above the road. That's in the middle. There are bones hanging beneath. There are cords of some kind that are attached to the underside of the bridge that are hanging down, and there are bones
I don't like this.
attached to them. But they're 10, 20, 30, 20, 10 feet above the path. So some of them are at a height where you could jump up and touch them, perhaps, if you've got ups. Atop the bridge, you can see over the lip of the bridge, there are 3 intact statues. There seem to be maybe other statues up there that are broken down. You can see like maybe a waist of one, perhaps a shoulder of another, but most of them seem broken except for 3.
It must be pretty big if I can see them all the way up there.
They are. And that's what you see from where you are. So you can go to the side.
How far down the path would I have, how far along the side of the bridge would I have to go to get to where I could get onto the road and go on top of the bridge?
Maybe a couple hundred feet. It's mostly a shallow incline, like this. So you can see it goes into the forest on either side. Quite
I'm
a
imagining
distance.
like a stacked stone bridge. Is that kind of what
It's
we got
not.
here? No.
It's just a shallow arch of a bridge, but at its highest point, it's 50 feet tall, and then it goes.
Is it like a stone bridge or?
Yes, stone.
Okay, so then it'd be a stacked stone bridge. Probably.
It's not. It's not stacked.
It's not stacked. Okay.
At 50 feet, is that higher than the tree coverage?
No.
So it has pylons coming down.
Yes.
Thanks, okay. All right.
It looks like it's actually made of alabaster.
All right. Well, I think maybe just keep walking forward under the bridge
I like it.
All right, so you're gonna go ahead as a guinea pig.
cautiously, sword in my hand.
So you continue to see those 3 statues, and you can tell actually that 2 of them are taller than the last one that you can see. The others look like they're cut off before they're completed.
Oh, freaking gargoyles.
And as you approach within maybe 100 feet, a guttural booming voice comes out at you.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Here we go.
Who dares disturb my slumber?
There we go. Leave your goods and go around, or else I shall extract from thee a more fearful toll.
That's
All right, we'll go around. Done.
He says to leave his goods.
Leave
Leave
your
my
goods,
goods.
and go around is what he says.
Well, I mean, to find goods.
Hey, good luck, buddy. Do you have
What are you
any
gonna
goods?
do?
Ryan.
If I have gold or something, I'm gonna drop it.
You guys are in the trees. I'm
You
alone.
wouldn't assume that he can see you. The voice can see you because John went ahead at least 100 feet from where you guys are.
Yeah, we're hidden.
We hidden.
John is now 100 feet from the bridge. You guys are at least 200 feet from the bridge, probably in the forests.
I'm gonna put my bunch of narcissus flowers on the ground and then start walking away
Which way?
to which. Okay, I'm just gonna say.
Do
to
not
the
come straight back to
left.
us.
I'm gonna go to the left around the bridge.
So that is going to be into the cypress forest.
Yeah.
Okay. So you walk into the forest.
Mm-hmm.
Now what? What are you waiting for? What are you wanting to see happen?
I'm going till I can get onto the road and cross
Right.
over the bridge.
To get onto the road?
What the bridge is? The bridge is.
Are you going to try to find the left-hand side of the bridge?
Yeah, and get
where it
over.
starts?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what happens.
Oh my god.
He said go around, so that's what it means, right?
He on the X
Around
Games.
the bridge.
He on the
Oh, maybe he
X
just meant
Games
go
now.
around, like around, but still under the bridge, but a little further over and under the bridge.
Who can say?
Man, that second one sounds real dumb.
I feel like that's not what the voice said.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to go all the way around the bridge.
Yeah.
You know.
Like partial obedience is still disobedience.
So as you're walking around, you're taking a close enough tack through the cypress forest that you can see the form of what is obviously a man coming down the bridge toward you.
Okay.
That's all you can see
Does
at
it
this point.
look like he's like coming at me, or does it look like he's just walking down the bridge in my direction?
If you want to risk detection, you can hang out exactly where you are and figure out the answer to this question. Or you can move back into the cypress forest
Okay.
and be sure that he won't see you and you won't see him. That's the situation. I'll give you advantage because you're hidden by the trees.
Yeah. So I kind of want to try to hide from him.
What's your stealth bonus?
Not good. 1 + 1. I'm not trained.
Okay. Well, you can go ahead and make 2 work rolls for it anyway, from all the stealth you've been doing.
Oops, that's the wrong die.
So add 3 to whatever you rolled on your d10 both times, and then add that to 0. So, unfortunately, John. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good at all. What's your AC?
16.
Okay. How much HP do you have?
4.
You get shot with a crossbow bolt in the left shoulder, and you see it going in, and you look down at it, and you see the blood spurting out.
Mm-hmm.
You have 1 HP left.
Oh boy.
And you can get to tree cover. Like instinctively, you would get to tree cover to protect yourself from this vector of attack, right? You assume it's the guy shooting at you.
Yep.
What does everyone do?
Is he far enough away that we can still like? I mean,
He's 200 feet away.
okay.
You may not be able to tell what's going on yet. Maybe, John, you just decide what to do.
Yeah. So I'm
Maybe roll initiative. How about that?
just okay.
What'd you get?
Oh man, I got a 9.
Go ahead.
I was gonna get off into the trees some more and try to hide and get cover and see if I can spot them.
Okay, make it another stealth. Well, what's your stealth bonus? +1?
Yeah.
All right. You managed to hide your. What's your stress? Do you have a stress value yet?
6.
Make a wisdom check with 3d6. Try to get 6 or better.
Okay. The total is 9.
Okay. You managed to like hold your composure despite your stress, and also increase your stress by 1, by the way, to 7. And you chill out. You prevent yourself from running and bolting, and you see the form of the guy moving down. You can tell his head is on a swivel. He's looking for you in the forest, but he's now about 100 feet, maybe 50 feet away from you, and you can tell you see him and he doesn't see you.
Okay.
Your compatriots don't know anything that's gone on. It's up to you to do whatever you want to do.
Can I? Are they like looking at me like?
You can't see them.
You can't see them. Okay.
If you make any stupid hand movements, we're not going to know what you mean.
I mean,
All right.
but we can see the guy coming off the bridge and all, right?
I don't know. He's there's a
'Cause he's-
there's a railing to the bridge that's not. There's no way to see through it, and he's crouched down.
But is he just like a guy?
John can see he's just like a guy, but he has some kind of cloak or maybe a flap of skin that's additional to him. You can't tell.
Gross.
Okay, so he's on the bridge and he's got his head up over the edge of the
No,
little
no,
wall.
no. He's coming down the bridge
Okay.
into the forest where you are, and he's trying to go from tree to tree. But you obviously see him, but he doesn't see you.
How long has it been since he's been up there?
Maybe 20 seconds.
Oh, okay, so it's not long enough for us to be alarmed.
So do I have full sight of him? Is he in partial cover or is he just?
He's in partial cover, but you can see where he is.
Okay.
Plus 2 to his AC, effectively.
I could take a shot and bolt.
You
Or-
could.
What do?
What do
Just do it.
I
You
think
could send up a flare for help.
yeah.
with your flare gun?
You could run out and ask him where the dungeon is.
You just scream, say,
Where's the dungeon?
"Help! Where's the dungeon?"
Run out and tell him you're stuck in a simulation and you don't know what to do.
I'm just grinding my stealth rolls right now.
So I'm gonna do.
Sneak up
I can
behind him
say
and stab
something
him in the
and shoot
neck.
something and run. Right. Okay. So I'm gonna yell out.
Oof.
Yes.
You're gonna
Go.
yell. Okay, roll tide.
No, wait. First,
First.
I'm gonna take a shot.
Okay, with what?
Longbow.
All right.
Balls.
There we go.
D8, right?
I think it's D8 damage, yeah. Unless it's D10 damage, I don't know.
Come on, crit. Come on, 20.
Not a crit. I mean, it was like a 9 to hit. I know.
9 to hit?
Yeah, not good.
That's not going to work. Instead, you're shooting at him, and it hits the tree right in front of where he is, and he ducks behind the tree.
Okay.
No.
So
Still, you
I'm
still
gonna
have...
fire. I'm gonna yell out.
Parlay.
What are you going to yell out?
Parlay.
Pee-pee poo-poo.
Like
Bruh.
Bruh.
I will yell out. All troops form on me. And then all troops
hear him?
come to my form on my position. And then I'm gonna bolt back towards them and like try to because I saw him hide behind the trees. So I'm assuming he's not looking at me because I
Are
just
you going to run and bob and weave?
and so I'm trying to like run and get out of his line of sight.
Yeah, he's going to hold A to roadie run, Gears
Yeah.
of War style.
Yeah.
Good.
All right,
you
so
accidentally run up against.
And we're going to look at each other confusedly.
so you know that while you're running, he's going to take a shot at
form?
you.
Yeah. I mean, I guess he hid behind a tree.
But you figure, I mean, if you were in his place, that's what you would do. However, you can feel the wind of the crossbow bolt going past you, but it misses you. All right, and now you recover back with your dudes. I assume you guys were moving up while he said this.
Sure.
Yeah. Like, don't worry, guys. There's a guy up there.
So y'all are maybe 100 feet in the cypress forest from where he is. And now it's Rambo mode. What happened? What do?
Okay. Are you guys wanting to fight this guy, or you guys want to run?
Yeah, but let's wait for him to kind of come out a little bit.
Come on,
Yeah.
closet.
Let's
do it.
Let's make you look. Let's wait till he loots your body, and then
Yeah.
while he's looting your body, we'll ambush him.
Okay.
Yeah, when you have like D4 HP, you're kind of.
So I'm assuming I'm dropping blood on the ground, right?
How about you play dead?
Oh, Jim, by the way, since you are the only one that has a romance, you get, I believe since we'll have at least a -1 with your relationship with your romantic partner here. So roll a D8 plus 1, a -1 rather, and that's how many extra HP you get.
It's 0.
0 HP. There you go. It's a bad relationship. What are you gonna say?
I want to put my torch
Bad romance.
in the ground.
Okay. Yeah. We're all getting it. Okay.
Yeah, I want to put my torch in the ground behind a tree, like kind of sticking out just a little bit, and then
Yeah.
move over like a couple trees.
Wait. Hold on. Before you do that,
Deception.
I have an idea. I'm assuming I'm trailing blood on the ground.
Sure.
So he's going to be watching my blood trail. So it's like, okay, there's someone following me. I like obviously been shot. I have an idea. So I say, follow me. And then I'm going to run a little further along and leave more of a blood trail. And then find like a sort of a clearing headed back toward the path. And then I'm going to lay down on my face with my hands out and like my sword in my hand. And look like I just fell out and bled out. And I want you guys to stand around and ambush for when he
Just run back towards us and
walks
play
up on me.
dead. Is that what you're saying? You're gonna run
Yes.
towards us and play.
I'm gonna run back
He's
towards
gonna
you
run
guys.
back and he's gonna play dead.
I want to play dead. And I want you guys to be hiding and watching to see.
It's gonna be hilarious when he
Once he
shoots
walks
you
up.
again.
Are you guys gonna
Just
go
to make
along?
sure.
Are you guys gonna go along with this plan?
Double tap. Yeah.
This is not like a plan. He's just doing it.
Yeah, I think
No,
we're gonna
no.
think he's actually dead.
No, I think he's
We're
gonna.
like, oh shoot!
Oh no!
I think he's regrouping and explaining this.
Yeah, I
and
want to
then doing
regroup,
it.
explain that to you, and then do that.
So he made it back to us without getting shot.
I'm gonna play dead
Yes.
and then runs out.
I kind of would like to sneak a
Okay,
little bit
deal.
in that direction so I can get a better.
We can do these things separately.
Yeah.
So is everyone else going along with this
Yeah.
plan?
Yeah,
course
sure.
you
Why
are.
not?
Yeah.
Money.
Okay. Now you were going to do something different. You're not going to wait. You're going to sneak out and try to like counter sneak this guy.
That's what I was thinking because I have stealth training, so I thought maybe.
Okay. What's your stealth bonus?
+6?
Okay. And what's your stealth tier? Is it F still?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's going to be +3 total.
What
But
do you
you
have
can
to
go ahead
hit
and
to
make
go-
a work roll, which is going to be D8 +3.
What do you have to hit to make it go up?
Don't 100.
100. Okay.
So you can go ahead and mark
So
that.
8.
Yeah, you can go ahead and mark that 8 + 3. And I'm going to make the check to see what happens. So everyone else is going to start setting up an ambush while you counter sneak this guy. And I'm going to see what happens.
Money.
Okay.
Kobe.
As you're counter sneaking around to the left-hand side of this guy where you expect he's going to come to your right to fall into the ambush, you step on a twig and it cracks and the guy takes a snapshot at you through the woods. We're going to see what happens.
Okay.
11 versus AC.
12.
It whizzes right by your head, and he's exposed his position. You can see him. He has partial cover. What do you do?
I'm gonna take a shot at him.
Okay, go ahead.
Come on, crit.
Which one do I roll? 20.
What do you? It depends on what you're doing. What
take
weapon?
a shot with my crossbow.
Okay, and I guess you're still F rank, F tier with that.
Is that D8?
Yeah, probably.
So I imagine you'd be +2 effectively.
But if he rolls a 20.
But if he rolls 20, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
20.
Roll your dice together.
Oh, never mind.
It's not a 20.
worry about
It's
it.
really
Nah,
bad.
never mind.
Just pretend that didn't happen.
All right. So what's he gonna do now? I think he's gonna start to retreat, and you can see him do so back to the bridge. What do you guys do? I assume everyone's taking cover. Yada yada yada.
How far away is he from us?
At this point, he's about 80 feet away.
Firebolt in his back.
Smart. Okay, he's going to have full cover from where you are
What?
just because of the tree cover. You understand?
It's a spell.
That doesn't matter. It's still you have to shoot a fire little line toward him. So go ahead.
Full cover. Dog.
You could always run up a little bit.
That's just going to be +5 to his AC.
So I have limited uses of this because I have a wand.
Yes.
Okay. So instead, I'm going to use Acid Splash. DC 12.
Have you've already mastered this cantrip?
I
Yes?
have, yes. DC 12.
Okay. DC 12. He's got to make a dex check. He fails it. How much damage?
5.
I've already rolled his HP, and the blob of acid hits him in his face, and he falls down screaming.
Sucker!
All right, what do you do now?
I pat myself
you
on the
guys
back.
can continue to hear him screaming as his flesh melts away from his face.
I double tap.
All right, so you go up to him again and do it again. All right. When you see him, you can see it's an old, scarred man.
Now he's scarred.
Not anymore. that macrodermabrasion.
He's so smooth.
On the ground next to him is a crossbow, a heavy crossbow. He has a quarrel of bolts, 17, if you care to loot them, in his quiver, or whatever you call that. And then he has like a coin purse on him.
What
kind of
the
armor does
skin,
he have on?
Skin flap? What was that about?
He just has like a bear cloak.
Oh, okay.
What?
I want to wear that.
You can take it.
Does everybody else have a crossbow?
It's a grizzly bear cloak.
Because I don't have one.
yeah.
What's? Is there anything special? I'm gonna get the crossbow.
It's just a normal crossbow. However, the front of the crossbow where you knock the arrows seems to be glowing dimly.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
What?
I can't tell you more at this
It's
time.
got acid on it.
It's nice and shiny. Got nice and cleaned up.
Nothing engraved on it like daughter of Mattis.
No,
Did he just score something magic?
Is that
can't tell
D8?
you. I believe crossbows are D8.
D8
yes.
heavy crossbow.
I may be wrong about that. You
Is
should
it
look it
D?
up on D&D Beyond.
I don't care. It's D8.
It's probably a D8.
It's either D8 or D10. Who cares?
Well, hold on.
Probably
no, I do.
D8.
When you use it, just look it up.
Yeah.
All right, and he's got a coin purse.
Wait,
What's
isn't a
up?
heavy crossbow different from a light crossbow?
It is.
Okay.
It probably heavy crossbow is D10, and you have to like spend a bonus action to reload it. That's probably
A
what
light
it is.
crossbow is D8.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll say it's a D10, and you have to spend a bonus action to reload it. Yada,
Okay.
yada. All right.
Rotad.
So now what?
Dude, we just loot him.
Okay.
Get his coin purse.
In his purse, he has
My
2 copper, 5 silver, and 6 gold.
Anybody writing that down?
I'll do it.
Somebody carry that.
I've already written down everything else. What did he have?
How about his shoes?
2 copper, 6 silver, and 3 gold.
Take a dead man's
I
boots.
forgot all of that I said. You should have
I
written
like
it
your
down.
style.
3 gold.
Sure.
Does it have armor on?
No, just
Bear
skins.
pelt.
You definitely said 6 gold.
6 gold. There it is.
Do you want to go up there and see if he has a stash on top of the bridge?
Yep.
Maybe.
Booyaka.
Might be more people up there. Is there a way for me to get more health right now? Forget how that works.
No.
Yeah, don't pull that arrow out.
Oh, no, you do have an HD.
Okay, so I can spend my HD.
Yeah, when you take a short rest.
Can we take a short rest, guys, and then we spend an HD?
How long is a short rest?
10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It's an hour in 5e, but I've changed it to 10 minutes. Do you
Yep.
guys want to do that in the forest or go up on the bridge first?
What if there's more guys on
I
the
don't need a
bridge?
short rest. Let's go at the bridge.
I have 1 HP.
Take your short rest.
I'm taking my short rest.
In the cypress forest?
No, he can take his short rest.
I'm going to go back to the path
In that 10 minutes, we're going to be looking
that we
up on that
originally
bridge.
came from.
And we're going to go, like, loot the bridge.
Okay, so y'all are going to loot the bridge. You're going to go on the path and take your rest. Is that right?
If they're going
Yeah.
to the bridge, I'm going to stick with them.
We left
Okay.
him to die
So you're
against
going to
the
take your short
tree.
rest on the bridge.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so roll your HD plus your Constitution modifier.
Yeah, so that gets me up above my,
Okay,
my health.
you're just
We'll
max.
Go to max.
Okay. So on the bridge, there are several statues. It looks like there are 18 total pedestals from the left-hand side in the cypress forest all the way to the right-hand side in the laurel forest. However, only 3 of these pedestals still have a statue remaining intact on them.
How wide is the bridge?
That's a great question, and I'm glad you asked. Let me look.
It's 50 feet high. Depends how steep it is.
700 feet.
Wide?
Shoot,
It's
dude.
extremely wide.
I know it's that girthy, man.
Dang. And how long does the bridge look? I mean, is it a really...
No. That's how long it is.
Okay, how wide is it?
It's probably just like 50 feet wide.
Okay, that's still a
I
decent
thought
sized
the
bridge.
same thing he thought.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
was like, dang.
When
that's
I
a
say
big old
wide,
bridge.
I mean long.
So
Yeah.
the arc of the bridge
It's all right,
is 50
Daniel.
feet high. How wide is it?
That's a great question.
There you go.
I just drew like
you.
a shape on here, like vaguely bridge shaped, and then I'm telling you how long that makes it based on the number of squares that it takes up. You understand?
Dang, I got halfway through that and my brain started hurting.
Okay. So there are 3 statues still remaining. Do you want to look at them?
Yeah, that's why we're here.
The first
Depends on the
one
angle.
from the where you are, you're on the east. Let's see, north is this way. So east.
We
Yes.
don't care about that.
Cyprus is the east. It does matter. There is somebody that looks like a barbarian. That's the statue. He has a... Now, he is all in alabaster, right? But on him, there is a black fur cloak that seems different. It's made of a different material than the statue.
Ooh, I think that might be mine now.
His right hand is out like this, like in he's going to receive something.
Oh, no.
And you can see that he has a slot in the palm of his right hand. There's an inscription on the base of the pedestal. It says, "Man to man, wolf is."
Can I put a piece of platinum in there?
And there is a number on there. Does anyone know the ancient holy tongue? The clerics probably would know this.
I have history. That's the best I have.
DC 15 with history lets you know that. If you're a cleric, you always know it.
Nope.
Okay, so Sagittarius, you know it.
Yep. He made a check to
So you know what that means. And you can see that it's in the ancient numbering system. 300 is written on there.
So 300 GP.
Is there any... I want to look around and see if there's any, like, let's see, like, dust or residue from any other types of precious metals.
There's no way you can tell that.
Okay.
Do we have 300 GP?
What's platinum worth?
10 GP.
No.
Tim?
Not on us.
Not that I know.
On your
of.
previous records, do we have any gold pieces?
Right, an
I have
IOU.
previous records.
Okay, on my previous record, I have. I must have let you keep the previous record.
No, the currency I had was not much.
Yeah, I've got nothing.
We had a
written down
bunch
for
of
currency.
gold, but I think it's back at our camp because I don't have it.
So we take
on
300
record
gold
either.
and we put it in the
'Cause-
slot.
we got a lot of loot, and that's why how we got so far ahead in the house rankings.
That's what it looks like.
all rankings.
There you go. Man to man is a wolf. Man to man wolf is. You understand that because you know the ancient tongue because you're a cleric. All
Does
right.
that phrase mean
I can
anything
read
to
it.
us?
I don't understand it.
It's meant to indicate how mankind is beastly to mankind.
But But would we recognize that phrase as being?
It's from the scriptures.
Okay.
Amen.
So what's the next statue?
The next statue,
Hopefully it's cheaper.
at the very top, is a maiden, and she is playing a harp. And the harp it just looks like a harp that's been put into a statue. Like the statue is holding
new
the
phone.
harp.
Who dis?
And the inscription says, Fila Rila Rolara. And you know that means song makes peace. And 150 is written beside it.
She cheap though.
next.
The next one is a child. He is holding in his two cupped hands a toy knight. And the toy knight is of a different material. And the inscription is, counsel is a shield. Anaj halar alara. And you understand what that means. Counsel is a shield. 100.
Jeez.
Do we have 100 gold pieces? I feel like we do. I feel like we do have 100.
I have, let's see.
I don't know where our records are of how much is in our.
Should have been on character sheets.
right here.
Should have been in the character sheets.
I know
I
we
mean,
have
it has
30.
been a minute since we played.
It might be on Pluto. It might be on my other character's Nike's sheet. Will you hand me that?
Schnikes?
Nike ain't here right now.
Nike.
Doesn't matter.
Schnikey.
That would have been in our chest back at the.
Nike
back
ain't
at-
here right. There is no chest.
We have chests back
There-
at the.
How
You
do
have-
we keep
don't
money?
we?
Listen, there is no communal pool. You have to split them all up between your characters. There is no communal
We
pool.
have not been splitting it up.
Not my problem. You can always come
What
back
you're saying
to
is
this.
we have been splitting it up, but just really unevenly.
You can always come back to this.
I want one now.
Are there any other statues?
There are 18 pedestals. Only these 3 have actual statues on them. The others have been worn away by violence or time.
Do they have legible inscriptions?
No.
Where did this
Do
guy
they still
stay?
have slots for money?
No.
Where did this guy stay? Does he have a pile of stuff?
Where do you want to
Does he have
search?
an encampment?
He does not have any obvious encampment up here.
Okay.
If you want to search somewhere in particular, let me know.
No, let's go find the dungeon.
Guys, should I take this knight out of this little boy's hands?
It's not going to work.
Please don't try.
Just say what you do.
And Nike had a lot of gold, so other people probably have gold too. We just didn't write it down.
I mean, to
Sounds
be
like-
fair, we probably have gold.
Sounds like a personal problem. You can talk to Nike next time.
All right, let's just go to the dungeon. I'm going to resist my urges and...
We're not going to get to the dungeon. We're supposed to start in the dungeon. We're not going to get to the dungeon.
Oh, jeez.
Do you want to just proceed? Continue down the path?
Yeah.
Okay, no more searching. We're going to go. Right? Excellent. So about a minute later, after you exit the bridge, you go off the cypress path and off the cypress forest that the bridge dumps you down in, and then back onto the path, and then continuing. There's a path off to the left into what is now a new section of the forest. There is fir to your left and willow to your right. Do you see?
Do you see?
Do you want to read it or do you want me to read it?
Fir that weepeth still. The willow, worn of... What?
Here we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Here we go. The willow worn of forlorn paramours.
I could have gotten that.
Yeah, sure.
So you said the fir weepeth still.
Yes, that's what I read.
So the fir that's across the path from the willow is weeping, and the willows typically weep.
I'm not going to tell you anything about this.
Can we climb the top of a tree and see how far we've got to the
Long ways to go
amorphous
still.
blob?
You can always try, but you haven't gone very far.
Let's
from
just
where you
keep
were.
it going. We don't need to. We just need to keep going. We haven't made it very far.
Go.
All right. So there, like I said, there's a path to the right, off into the willow forest.
No.
You proceed about another minute. There's a path off to the left
No.
into the firs. You proceed.
No.
You proceed about another minute. There's a path off to the
9.
right into what is a new forest.
Oh,
The birch forest to your right, and there is a yew forest to the left.
Sheep.
Y-E-W.
you read it,
Okay.
weirdo.
I did handwrite this. The birch for shafts, the yew obedient to the bender's will.
Okay, so this is for making bows and arrows.
These epigraphs do have some clue as to what is in the forest that they represent.
Okay.
So you're saying they're magic items.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just
So
saying
what
it's
you're
not
saying
random.
Is
I'm just saying it has some meaning.
magic. Cool. Let's
I'm
go
just
back
saying-
and read them again.
All right.
I mean, that's the point. Eventually, you're going to get to the end of the path, and you'll be able to read all the epigraphs and say, maybe we want to go check this out this time. It's up to you. It's completely optional.
Yeah.
Is there one that sounds like armor? Because I feel like you guys need more armor.
We don't know yet. Let's keep going
Okay,
and see.
keep going.
Let's keep going.
Okay, about another 30 seconds, and there's a path to the left into the yew forest. About another 30 seconds, there is a bog that prevents you from going forward.
What?
And then off to the right, about midway through the bog, you can see a path off into the birch forest. So you've either got to go skirt around the bog, either to the left into the yew, to the right into the birch, or go back and take a path.
How many people have rope? Let's build a raft.
I
Let's not do that. Let's go around.
Which way?
go around through the.
Left into the yew, right into the birch.
Go to the birch.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Haven't been keeping track of turns, but it doesn't really matter that much. I'm just going to try to figure it out. Okay, I'll say about 2 hours has passed. You're skirting your way around the bog into the birch. In about 30 seconds, there's that path you saw that goes to the right into the birch forest, or you can continue skirting around the bog.
Skirt around the bog.
Skirt. You continue skirting, and then you join what is obviously the main path, continuing on. Who has the biggest perception? Is that John?
Yeah, unfortunately.
It's not that big.
You seem like as you're leaving the bog behind you, you look back over your shoulder, and you can see what maybe looks like a hand reaching up from the bog. You can't be sure, and then it's gone, and just ripples remain. Seems like a bad scene, is all I'm saying.
It's good we didn't go into the bog.
I'm going to pretend like I didn't see anything and keep moving.
Yeah.
I feel like I wasn't very tempted to go into the bog.
No, why would you go into a bog? Doesn't make any sense.
If we're not going to go into the lake,
You're
we're
definitely
definitely
not
not going in the bog.
You never know what a bog gonna do.
Is there a flesh island in the bog?
There's a path off to the left, and
No.
this path now is into the sallow or the goat willow forest. To the right is the
For the mill, is that what it says?
myrrh forest. Yes, sallow for the mill, and then myrrh for something.
You're just naming all the trees, aren't you? All the trees.
Does anyone know what the myrrh inscription says?
I think Ace is trying to read it.
He's trying real hard.
Is myrrh for the baby Jesus?
That's very close. It doesn't really matter if you're going to keep going straight.
Let's read it. and
Tim's
then let's
picking it
go
up.
straight.
We're going to read it.
I'm waking up to read this.
Wake me up inside.
Tim.
I can't wake up.
The
Wake me up
mirror.
inside.
Sweet bleeding in the bitter wound.
Sweet bleeding in the bitter wound. That's myrrh's inscription.
I could read it.
The
I could read it. I
sallow-
just wanted to see if you could.
sallow for the mill.
For the mill.
I got that one.
like a millie.
That one was easy.
the myrrh.
The myrrh's pretty metal.
Does it have like a lot of sap on the outside of the trees or something like that? Is it like
I can't
A
tell
millie?
you why, but I can tell you that if you go into any of these forests, it will probably be worth your time. I'm just saying that. I'm not telling you to go into any of them, but I'm saying they're not just like random nonsense.
Let's
Right.
go into the myrrh because
No.
it's the most metal.
It's pretty metal. I want.
let's keep going. We're
But
getting so close.
You're close to the dungeon.
We gotta
So maybe
keep
you want to
going.
keep going. It's up to you guys.
We gotta just find it. And once we find it, then we have the whole map, at least one whole straight line revealed, and our night will.
We uncovered the path, and we can choose our options from there.
Yes.
So there's a mega dungeon. This is not even the mega dungeon yet. This is the outside of the mega
feels
dungeon.
like a mega dungeon.
Yeah.
Okay, so you keep going. There's a path to your left into the sallow.
No.
Nope.
Straight.
There's a path to your right into the myrrh.
Straight.
Pointing forward, our feet are.
30 seconds. There's a path to your right into the myrrh.
Nope.
Multiple paths into the myrrh.
A minute. There's a path to your left into the now. What is this? Beach. You can reveal the next tier.
Son of a.
Beach party.
The warlike beach.
And on the right,
The ash for nothing ill.
the ash, however, is a little different than the others. It's not just pretty ash trees. Literally, the entirety of the ash forest is on fire. All the ash trees are literally burning without being consumed.
Guys, was that
Bit on the
me
nose.
from earlier when I lit the thing? Is that me?
It might be.
Was that me?
Wait, so what does the inscription say for ash?
The ash for nothing ill.
For nothing ill.
I mean, the warlike part is kind of tempting.
I really want one of
I
those
feel like you
limbs.
guys need some stuff.
It'd be really cool. If it's a torch, I don't have to decrement.
I haven't had to decrement a torch at all.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Dang it.
You guys need to use another torch. If you have a torch out, mark off a torch, and you're using a new one now.
Let thine eyes look right on, and let thine eyelids look straight before thee. Ponder the path of thy feet, and let all thy ways be established. Turn not to the right hand, nor to the left. Remove thy foot from evil. We move forward.
Okay. Roll tide.
And to the left, we see the fruitful olive.
No, wait, okay. You still have another path to the left after about a minute into the beach, and another path into the right into the ash. Continue straight, right?
Yep.
After about another minute, you see a path to your right into the plain forest. To the left is an olive forest, but you don't see a path there yet.
The plain forest, the platane.
Same thing.
And the platane round, and the fruitful olive.
Okay.
Like plantain?
No,
Platane. Platane.
that's an old word for it. It's now called a plane tree, plane.
Don't know that
It's
one.
news to
It's
me.
basic.
Continue.
I feel like we're learning so much about trees tonight.
Yeah.
Continue.
You know, I was reading The Two Towers to my kid last night, and the way Tolkien talks, that guy took so many walks and knew about, like, the outside world a whole lot.
Weird.
He was talking about trees, like, as if you knew what they were,
Yeah.
Okay, boomer.
and, like, landforms and topographical references. I was like, okay, the difference between a glade and a dell, my kid, is this. And when he says over the western rim, okay, that's the kind of thing you have to know. It's a different kind of thing. That's what I want this game to be.
That's why we need a new world war.
That's all right.
Indo Wars.
Wait.
So we're ignoring the path left into the beach and ignoring the path right into the ash. Correct.
Yeah.
Not to the right, not to the left.
Not to the right, to the left. Okay. Now there is a path right into the. No, that was the platane, the plane tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're continuing on about 30 seconds, and we find a path left onto the olive forest. But there's also a wide clearing here where you may find a certain thing.
We may find, or we do find, or
We
we,
do
will
find.
find, or we have found.
4-leaf clovers
Oh, those are lucky.
blooming in the middle of the plain. And the clearing, the glade.
Don't want to mess with them. We got to keep going, because if I go pick one, it might be a trap. Let's go. I want one because they're lucky.
I totally pick one.
Do you really?
Yep.
You pick a single one.
I
Put it
pick
on
a
your
single
inventory
one.
sheet.
There you go.
It's not encumbering.
You can give it to Spider Boy when we get back. That'd be cool.
You continue about 15 seconds. There's a path off to your right
I picked like 4 of those.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
into the now maple forest on your right. You can just go ahead and reveal the whole thing.
The maple, seldom inward sound.
And on the left hand,
The carver holm.
Holme, Holme, now called the holly oak. And what about the holm?
It says the Carver.
Oh, the carver. Yeah, the carver holm.
It says flip over to continue forest exploration.
Does it really?
If you
No,
picked
it
a
doesn't.
clover,
Okay.
turn to page 64.
Literally, this is just going through every species of tree that has ever been discovered by man.
Clearly.
And that's what he meant by you'll start in the dungeon.
Okay, so after that clearing, there's a right hand into the maple forest. If you ignore that, 30 seconds, there's a path into the Carver Home forest, or you can continue where you will find, after about 20 seconds, an entwined stump. You remember that? That's what the clerics are supposed to go sit on and hear people coming to ask them help for things. And in fact, on this stump, Sagittarius, as the lone cleric, I think, you do see a form sitting with its back to you.
But we don't.
It has a shield sitting leaned against the stump on its left, and on its right, this suit of mail has a spear set into the ground. It has the classic two-handled spear shape of the clerics, and that's what you see.
Cautiously approach the figure.
You get closer and closer to it. What do? You call out to it or just keep walking?
Call out.
Hail
It
and
makes
well
no
met.
response.
If I sit still for 10, 15 seconds and just stare intently at it, can I see if he's moving, breathing, something like that?
There's no movement. Decrement your torches 2 chips. There's no movement at all.
Okay, so I approach and I say, "Hello, you awake?" And I touch the shoulder of the figure.
When you circle around toward the front of the figure,
For, like,
you can
contact.
see that it is a skeleton inside a normal suit of mail.
Oh my.
Dude, you just got your whole outfit.
Just got my whole suit of mail.
It is a typical cleric suit from about 500 years ago.
You've done your duty. Your vigil is over.
So if you want to take it, you have AC 16, a shield, a cleric spear, all that stuff.
I will do that.
Then you better sit up on that throne and see what happens.
South throne.
Sit up on that chair.
Where is my...
Are they not called entwined thrones or something?
Entwined throne, yes.
Yeah. See?
It's not a real throne, though. It's just a name. Where...
Wait, but are you gonna sit on it though?
Yeah, I mean, I'm tired. This has been a long path.
I think we should bury the dude. We dig some hole and put the bones in it.
that what
seems
you
like
do?
A waste of time.
Yeah.
He's not even an actual dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start digging a hole.
Wow.
No, I
Good
just
luck with that.
it's just bones. I just pile it up in a neat pile.
Well, you do that. I'm gonna
And
dig a
mark
little
it.
hole for it.
Okay, have fun.
Do we
Bury
need to
it.
know what kind
Some
of
respect.
tree?
Is that the normal
throne
thing
is
for them
made
to do?
of?
They normally bury people.
Yes.
Who?
Okay.
Sorry, what was that, Stefano?
Do we need to know what kind of tree the throne is made of?
It's made of entwined oak. No, excuse me, pine and magnolia.
Pine and magnolia. We did not see a magnolia forest.
You did not.
We didn't see a pine forest either, did we?
Pine
we
is the
did.
very first one on the left.
Okay, yeah. I remember.
So as you sit in this entwined throne, Sagittarius, you see coming from behind you and to the right the form of a small girl, maybe about 8 years old,
Okay.
but ghostly in appearance. And she comes to you and says, "Sir, are you a cleric?"
Yes.
Can we see
sort of.
this?
No, none of you can
Okay.
see this. She says, "My dad, he disappeared a while ago. He was reading all the time, just reading all these books, everything he could find. And he went there," and she points, continuing down the path to the south, "and he's never come back. Can you go find him for me?"
I am heading that way. I will keep an eye out for him.
"Thank you, mister." And she tells you like how to get back to her house, but there's obviously no house where she's pointing into the forest. She says, "Okay, I'll be praying for you," and then she leaves.
Excellent. Log it in my quest book.
And then the bones beside you go to dust.
Oh, bye, bones.
I stare at the bones and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I just finished my hole. My hands are dirty.
He's digging the grave. All right.
And so I asked Sagittarius, so which way's the dungeon?
That away.
All right. So you guys continue down the path. There's a
specific.
It's nice.
Do you believe this story that he told you about this little girl that walked up to him randomly and talked about his...
Wait, who said I told anybody about this? little girl?
Tacitus comes back from
Alright, maybe he
the
didn't
woods
tell
where
us.
he was using the bathroom and was like, what's going on?
I think he's cracking.
I just know which way to go.
there's finally a
What,
path
like,
to
who
the,
are you talking to?
What is
You're
Sagittarius
so
saying?
weird.
What was that?
Talking to Nunya.
There's a
Alright.
Cool.
Finally-
Let's go look at some more trees.
there's finally a
None your
path.
business.
I'm making a note, talks to himself next to your name.
There's finally a path to the left into
You
the
should.
home, a path to the right into the maple, but ahead of you is something more interesting. Ahead of you is, and I've got a visual aid here.
Oh, don't.
Oh,
That could have been bad.
Is this the one from chat?
Yep.
Did you do the math?
Oh.
I did the math. Ahead of you,
Are
that
those
glow-
testicles?
No, they're not testicles. They're
Oh,
waterfalls.
my. Wow.
Very close, though. Ahead of you, there is, imagine, okay, this is hard to imagine, but imagine a floating disc in a void.
Nope. Done.
No,
Can't.
better
It's
yet,
impossible.
imagine a white reflective marble, completely spherical, okay? Then take out a quarter of that marble, like that. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And then set into the face in the middle of that marble a skull.
Okay.
That's basically what you're looking at. This
so
thing
we see a
is
sphere?
hundreds of feet deep. It's as like a mountain face, but when you look at the mountain, that's like halfway through this disc that you're looking at. And the disc, the marble on the bottom, imagine the bottom of it is cut off as well until you have just like a disc 8 feet thick that's seemingly floating in a void. The forest in its turf ends abruptly. And then just like 5 feet away, there's a gap over void, and this disc of bone is floating in the void with hundreds of feet back, this skeleton face that must be massive to be so large in your vision now, looking at you. There's a couple other interesting things about it. You can see streaming from the mouth of this skeleton face, this open mouth, coming towards you are these bright blue serpents. They are streaming out of the mouth and coming towards you and just falling off the rim or the lip of this disc into the void.
Constant?
Like lemmings. Constantly. Also,
Actual serpents, or it's just water? It looks like
actual serpents,
Okay.
but a ton of them, constantly. And then also, there is a marble, or rather alabaster, bridge that bridge this 5-foot gap between the end of the forest and the void, but it's broken. So there is still a 5-foot gap there. There used to be a bridge, but it's gone now. That's what you see.
My brain flops out.
Does everyone understand the situation? You've got the abrupt end of the land.
I really don't understand what I'm
Okay,
seeing.
imagine this. Imagine you're on the path here to the DM screen. This is where the land ends. Here's a disc made of bone.
What's between the disc and the land?
Nothing. A void
Void.
with a 5-foot gap.
Oh my.
You could presumably jump this.
Presumably.
So this disc is, I have exactly how wide it is. It is, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's going to be 1,600 feet wide.
It's pretty wide.
This is very large.
This is what I see in my brain. Is that close?
Yep, but that's really big though. Just imagine that disc is extremely big.
Yeah.
Can you take a picture?
1,600
of that?
feet wide.
For chat.
I mean, I've got the actual stuff.
It's like if you carved a skull into a pearl,
Wait, just look at
bisected
this.
it.
Just look at this. This is top-down view.
Okay.
Wait,
That lip is a lot bigger leading into the skull.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's got to be your bowl.
So that's the situation. You know that you've got to cross this 5-foot gap somehow to get onto this disc that is made of apparently bone is cratered and rough like the surface of the moon. And these blue serpents are in like a 10-foot column continuously coming from the mouth and falling off the void into nothingness.
Okay.
That's the situation.
So
Let's think about this for a second and take a break, and I'll tell you something interesting that happens right when we get back. And so actually, guys, I forgot to mention that you found something else on the guy. The guy that Jim killed with acid splash, that Luna killed with acid splash.
Wait,
he had a special item on him that I forgot to mention. I don't know why I forgot to mention it. I thought it
How
was
long
part,
ago was this?
I thought it was part of something else,
Two
but
naps.
he actually had it on his person.
Tim missed that part.
No, it's way more than 2 naps.
17 forests.
It is
Forced to go.
a horn. So like a horn that you blow. However, when you look at the inside of it, when you were examining it, whoever picked it up, the
I just
inside
put it on my character sheet. I'm gonna pretend it was in my grizzly bear cloak. I didn't notice it until just right now.
the inside of it isn't just bone like you would expect from a horn, but is coated with a fleshy, soft, membranous, fibrous kind of surface.
Gross. I'm
Weird.
glad John took that.
Gross.
Like muscle fiber
I
or
ain't put my
something
mouth
like
on
that. It's pink and parts of it are slightly light blue.
Weird.
But it looks like something that's meant to blow.
Naturally.
So that's all I'm saying. You find that there.
How long is it?
I have a joke, but I don't
Average.
think I'm allowed to say it.
It's average.
Obviously.
So whoever wishes may put this
How much does
weird
it curve?
horn
I'll carry it.
on your character sheet, and you can
Unless anybody
title it.
objects.
You can title it something like
you got it.
Weird horn.
"Weird Horn from Statue Bridge."
All right. Are there any
You
trees
don't
that
have to
are
hold it so tight.
close by that I can chop down? Like, what are we around? What kind of trees?
Well, it depends on where you want to intervene, because I had to do a flashback, so I forgot to tell you about this.
Okay.
No, this is when we're looking at the skull.
Okay.
So we got
on your right is the
maple-
maple, and on your left is the
Home.
How big is the gap?
5 feet.
I want to jump the gap.
There's snakes right there.
Blue
So
snakes.
if the snakes are going down lemming-like in a column about 10 feet wide. So if you want to jump the gap not on the snakes, that's going to be like a 7 or 8 foot jump because of the curvature of the disc. Do you understand?
I understand. I think we should build a little bridge and walk across it. We can cut a tree down.
As you guys are discussing this and looking at the blue snakes falling off into nothingness, you hear something. Would you like to know what that something is?
I guess.
Here you go.
Hith.
A full snake.
You hear a voice very similar to the voice you heard earlier at the statue bridge. It says, "Why are you here?
Oh, man.
We come seeking treasure.
Go away. This is no place for living men."
Kind of already dead on the inside.
It's like, how do you know we're alive? You don't know me.
You must leave, or I shall be forced to come make you do so.
So the voice
Don't tell me what I can't do.
Is the voice coming from the general vicinity of the bridge?
It seems to be coming from the bridge, but slightly below it,
Yeah,
even
that's
though
what I
it
was
doesn't
thinking.
exist anymore.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm going to try and make the 7-foot jump.
These bridge trolls.
Are you really going to try to jump 7 feet, Tacitus?
Yep.
What's your athletics modifier? Or acrobatics?
Okay,
whichever's
wizard.
better.
He is a wizard boy. Let's see.
Athletics, +1, but I'm not trained in it.
And your tier is probably F, so that's going to be -3 to that.
So,
So -2.
2.
And I'm going to say the DC is 10 to get across. Do you want to risk that?
No. Oh, you don't.
Oh, no. No, I don't. Nope.
See, here's the thing, Tacitus. If you had paused and consulted with me, I would have tied you off and then let you try to jump, and we could pull you back up.
We can imagine Tacitus going to the edge and thinking about it and then stopping, because it seemed very scary.
That seems boring.
Yeah.
Can we just...
That's
What
dumb.
really happened, though?
That was just me thinking out loud.
Could you use the flesh horn as some sort of grappling hook?
No, just... Hey, just... Can I hold the flesh horn?
No.
Use it as a grappling.
Blow it.
No.
Can I hold it?
No.
Let's use it in a way that's clear.
Don't touch my flesh horn.
Somebody put your mouth on the flesh horn. Take a deep breath.
Okay, stop. All right.
And blow it.
What are we going to do about this dude in the bridge?
Still worry about this horn.
I blow the horn.
It just hears... it's just this really deep sound like...
No.
No. Why should it have to be flesh?
It's just a really loud flapping noise.
No, it sounds like a roar that's been like bass boosted from a lion.
Tight. And then does anything happen?
You see... this is funny. You see from... So like I said, there's a bridge that's been destroyed, right, that used to cross this. And from the cracked remnants of the nearer side, you see a hairy, silvery, blue, furry face look up over the cusp of it. And you see 2 big, glowing, pale eyes look out at you. Like, these eyes are both as big as your head.
Oh, no.
And you can hear the voice, which you know belongs to it now, say, "I give you 10 seconds to explain yourself or leave. I do not want to do what I will do, but I will do it."
How big is it?
How big are you?
Its head is as big as your torso.
It's not so big. What kind of critter is it?
What
You don't know.
do you require to let us pass without confrontation?
Why do you desire to continue?
We seek the treasures inside.
You have 5 seconds.
We wish not to desecrate any sacred lands.
You have 2 seconds.
We run. Let's leave. Go on, guys. I start walking away.
That is wise. Do not return.
Hey, hold on.
Remember
What's
the
with the
last guy that
snakes?
did this? I mean,
The last
do you remember the last guy who did this stuff? Let's go. Let's fight it.
No, we don't want to fight it.
Let's fight it.
No, because if we
Let's
die...
fight it.
Ding ding.
not
Hey,
fight it.
what's
Let's
going to
go.
happen?
No,
Let's fight it.
Let's not fight it. Let's not do that.
Go, baby.
I pull out my Son of Mattis, slap it against my chest, and say, "Come at me, bro."
What's the son of Mattis?
It's my axe.
Okay.
Blow the horn at it.
I blew halloo.
You already blew the horn.
Blow some.
So the last thing I heard is that you guys were running. Is that actually true?
I said, let's go.
I want to fight.
Let's go.
So is Luna staying?
Yeah. So is Tacitus.
Luna and Tacitus are magic users. They're
And
staying.
everybody else is staying though too.
This is how we learn.
Is that really what's happening?
Yeah, we gotta figure out what this thing is.
I don't think it's a good idea to fight this thing.
You're right. We should just make a bridge and just
You didn't
bridge the gap.
Do anything else?
Somewhere else,
And then we'll
yeah.
sneak
Let's just
onto it.
make like a 20-foot bridge and go down to where it's like 15 feet wide and then cross it.
Yeah,
I
this-
want to yell at this
You're
thing
right,
and
he
tell
probably
it
won't bother us. He'll
that
just watch
I don't
us
want to
that.
do what I have to do to get in there and to let us through.
Why don't we come back with a plan and
Okay, it climbs up from where it is on the it's obviously somehow either hanging or maybe it lives in, you don't know. Maybe it's crawled from some other place. The edge of the cliff
The void.
the void where you guys are. It's climbed up, and it's now obviously like 8 feet tall, huge, thick, hairy, pale, like tufts of white fur coming out of it. It's humanoid, but its arms are too long, kind of primate-like.
Abominable snowman type Sasquatch type
And
thing.
it's now charging at all of you. Please,
At all of us at
I am
once.
noping out of this situation so hard.
please roll initiative.
Bye.
Come on, bro. Listen, has Luna ever steered you wrong and gotten you killed horribly?
Yes, she has.
Has Tacitus?
Literally every time.
Has Tacitus?
Is it too late
Tacitus
to
probably does
ask
it.
it why it doesn't want us to go in the
I
dungeon?
think it's too late, friend.
It's too late.
It's too late.
I think we've missed something. There was something we were supposed to remember and say to him that we've read or we didn't read it, and it was I don't know.
Yeah, dude, but it's like 10:42.
You should
Let's
grab
fight
him.
this
You should
thing.
grab him and like push him off of the ledge.
That is not going to
and fall
happen.
with him.
All
Dude,
right.
take one for the team.
Everyone who beat 10 or got 10 can go.
All right,
Okay,
sweet.
I got 10. I'm running.
Cool.
What?
Bye.
Bye.
I've got my
Listen
crossbow
to this
out.
dude. Listen to him. You know who gets no treasure? This dude.
The one who gets no treasure is the people who die in the dungeon. That's who gets no treasure.
All right, when this guy
We're not-
crawls
we're not
up,
in the dungeon.
I'm gonna
Let's
put
go.
my axe up and I'm gonna pull my crossbow out
Okay.
and I'm gonna shoot at him.
Okay.
And then you're going to move back.
It's a D8, right? It's a D8.
Sure.
No, it's a D10.
D10 for a heavy crossbow.
That's what we're going with for now.
Is that a
I'll
D10?
look it up.
I already looked it up.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I mean, it's the same thing.
And please one shot him. Grit.
12 and 6.
So what did you get to hit?
13, I think.
Do I get a plus to that?
So you'd get your dexterity modifier
Okay.
plus your proficiency bonus if you're proficient in heavy
Martial
crossbows,
weapons.
which you're not.
Right.
Then
Oh, that's
minus
true.
3 unless you have a better tier than F in the skill, which you don't.
Oh, minus 3. That's not good.
So it's going to be minus 3 plus whatever your dex modifier is.
Okay, so 9.
I'm afraid that it just shoots through his flesh and it
What, through?
Yeah, he's a magic trolley boy.
it doesn't even make a dent in him. He's continuing
Wait,
onward
your bow
toward you.
does glow, so maybe your bow's magic?
He has a magic bow.
I do have a magic bow.
And you just said that his magic arrow flew right through his flesh without hurting it. So it makes me think that it's not just
He didn't say
neat
that the
magic.
bolts were magic. Maybe it's
He
just
also
the bow.
could have just missed because you rolled poorly.
It could be that the crossbow is
Yeah.
magical in the way that it won't actually hit anything.
Ah, dip.
It's magically bad.
It may not be magical at all. Maybe making that up.
It's like anti-magic.
There's a lot of stuff you don't know yet. I'll just say that.
Why don't we?
Because you haven't played the game enough. The way to solve that is to keep playing.
As I'm running away, I'm gonna blow the horn again. I don't know why.
Okay.
Just blowing the horn.
All right.
Edit.
Just sure. Just blow the horn and then run.
All right. That's fantastic. Great. Who else got 10 or more?
I did.
What do you do?
Firebolt.
Okay. Is that a dex save?
No, you get a attack roll. I think.
It's a really bad.
AC is 15.
Close.
Okay. He dodges it. He matrixes.
And meanwhile, moving backwards.
Okay. Anybody else beat 10? 10 or more?
Did you beat 10, Stefano?
I got 17 when I rolled earlier.
There you go. What'd you just roll?
So what do you want to
I
do?
just rolled again and got a 20.
Well,
Cook.
no. I mean, did you... I'm
No,
talking
earlier
about
I
your
rolled
initiative.
17 and then I just rolled because I thought it was
Do you mean
supposed to
like
roll.
for your initiative roll?
For initiative I got 17.
Okay, so now
Plus
what do you
2,
do?
So 19.
Okay. So what do you do?
I thought I would shoot him.
Okay. With what?
The crossbow that I have.
Okay. So that's going to be minus 3 because I'm sure you're an F with it.
He rolled a
He
20.
rolled a 20.
I rolled
Oh,
a
he
20.
critted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you roll the damage die of the crossbow, which I assume is just a normal crossbow, light crossbow. So that'd be D8.
D8.
So you rolled that twice because you critted. Add those together.
Do I get a work for firing my crossbow?
Yes.
9
Then add your dexterity modifier.
plus 2. So 11.
11 damage.
Boom.
Okay, great. Love it. So that lands in its pecs on the right side. It staggers from it, but then continues. You may keep track of the work toward that. You can roll what are your rogue's D8 plus 3 toward crossbow. Like crossbow and heavy crossbow the same.
Okay.
What do I roll?
Same thing. Your hit die. It's your hit die plus 3
Okay.
when you're at F.
I'm just making marks, and I'm gonna.
You can
record
make
it later.
marks if you want. You don't have to roll.
Plus
you can
3?
just make marks. Yes. Okay. Who else got 10 or more? Tim and John haven't gone yet.
I did, but I got like
If you want to fight, you can. If you want to run, you can.
11 on my attack roll. So
How are you attacking?
with a great sword.
So you're running up to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. It grabs your sword and
Oh.
pushes it away.
That's too bad.
John,
That's why I didn't.
Yeah,
hit.
so I'm running,
you're just running.
and then I can turn back and make a shot, I guess,
So you're running 30 feet away and then making a shot with what?
with a longbow.
Okay, make your shot. AC 15. Remember to subtract your -3 for F tier. You still got to get good.
Missed.
All right. So that's the end of the first round. Fantastic.
Was it?
Yes, it was fantastic.
Can I use my sneak attack?
That's when
Are-
I think when
You
you,
should
hit?
have used your sneak attack.
If he knows you're there, you can't sneak attack him.
If he goes before everybody else, he can.
Yep.
You
but
could
he's
have.
not.
Sorry, I didn't know that.
So you need to use your 2d6.
Well, it's
Actually,
just-
you need to roll 4d6 because you got your crit.
He had the highest initiative.
Well, there's certain conditions that allow you
But
to
he wasn't
apply,
hiding. He was just in the middle of the road.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
But
It
for
does.
his
He
knowledge,
can apply sneak attack damage if he goes first.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, then roll
Yeah, I kind of zoned out. Sorry.
then
guys.
roll 2d6
Okay.
more damage.
Yeah, 'cause
I
you
will
hit.
confirm this. No, 4d6. You roll 2d6. You roll it twice because it's a crit.
That's right. So 4d6 more.
6. Come on. 4.
10,
Another 6. Another 6. Another 6.
6.
Yeah.
16?
Yeah.
16,
2.
18. Okay. Still the same thing happened as before. I don't need to I don't need to revise anything.
So what you're saying is it's fine.
It's fine. That's right.
Shoot.
That's a lot of good sneezing. Thank you, Tim. Beginning of the second round. Actually, everybody got 10 or more, right?
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's only an extra 1d.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so I'll remove 2 damage.
Oh.
So it's only what did you say, Jim? What was the correction?
It was only 2d6.
Okay. So it's only 1d6 normally?
Yeah, forget about that.
10.
Okay.
Instead of 18.
Got it. I remember numbers. Okay, so all of y'all beat his initiative. So now it's still the first round. He's going. And you can see the crossbow bolt you shot at him gets spit out.
He be regenerating.
Or you shot at him, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's coming for you, Tim, because Sagittarius, because you're next to him. Because you
You
decided
got
to melee
fire
him.
damage?
Sure.
Here we go. Oh, this is bad.
Splurch. That's me.
This is real bad. I don't want to do this.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to do this.
Daniel's like, "Hey, y'all want to get to the dungeon? Hey, you got there. Too bad you can't actually get in."
What's your AC?
16.
Okay.
Take a tour of all the trees.
You should have checked
and
out
now
those trees.
TPK.
Okay. Okay, you're dead.
Bye.
Actually, I would say you're down.
Oh, man.
So he picks you up and bites you. He bites into your shoulder
Ouchies.
and tosses you.
What a tosser.
So you're down. And now he's going to continue his move and against the next closest person, who would be... Who would it be?
So now we have to build a bridge.
Asa. But he can't attack anymore.
Let's build a bridge.
So now
that
he's
goes-
next to you, Asa. All right. John is running away. He's at least 15 feet away or something.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever it is.
And the rest of you guys are some distance away, but probably within his movement. He has 30 feet movement, just like you do.
Okay.
Should I run and try to jump the gap and make it into the skull
onto the snakes or
Well-
beside the snakes.
beside the snakes?
It's a more difficult jump the farther away from the snakes you
7
are.
feet.
It's probably better than fighting this guy.
You can try
It's
to jump.
definitely better than fighting this
That's what I'm
guy.
going to do. I'm going to try and make it to
Now
there.
listen, you can try to jump onto the snakes and then hope they don't bite you and then get away from them
Yeah, I'll do that.
for an easier jump, just DC 10.
Okay.
Or you can try...
You said DC 10 for the 7-foot jump, too.
Yeah.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Okay, well, DC 5 for the 5-foot jump. DC 10 to get out of the snake way. What are you going to do?
Let me roll first and then I'll see.
No.
I'm kidding. No. I'm going to jump towards the snakes.
Okay, jump on the snakes and just try to get away from
Yep.
them before they bite you.
18. I should have
Okay.
gone on the other side.
So Sagittarius, no, Tacitus. You jump across the 5-foot gap, not a big deal, right? You're a healthy young man, you can do it. You do it and you land on some snakes, you feel their heads crushing beneath you, but then the ones in front of you rear up, and like I said, this is practically a carpet of snakes coming toward you at all times. About 3 of them rear up and strike at you as you're trying to get away. What's your AC?
10?
Oh, I hate to see that. So one of them managed to strike you right between the gaps in your whatever leather or padded armor you have, gets you right in the neck, and you can feel the venom pumping in from its fangs. You immediately die.
Oh, that's fun.
Hey, buddy.
No hit points. You're just dead.
Okay, so next.
Should have jumped on the other side.
Should have done another thing. Okay, so now it's whoever wants to go next.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot a firebolt.
Okay.
And I'm gonna crit this time.
Jim, why?
Somehow I feel like waking up in the claw, this will be not as bad as getting ripped apart by kobolds.
I do 7 damage.
You
Fire
get AC
damage.
15?
Yeah,
Or
I got
actually
Oh,
18?
it's exactly 15. Sorry. Wait, 18? Why you changing it?
Because you have -3 from your tier.
Wait, what now?
Yeah, so everything you do basically
I'm really confused now.
now
Hold
has
up.
a tier rating from F through S, and it corresponds to a modifier. So when you start at something, you're going to be at F rank.
So it would have been
Even
a
if you're trained in
20.
it?
Yes, even if you're trained.
Okay.
So it would have been
Because
a
that'll
20.
give you your +2 bonus anyway.
True dat.
Okay.
Do I get any
So it would
work
have been
for
a 20?
jumping?
It would have been +4, so it would have been 20.
Okay, then you're still good. Even if -3, you're still good. That's 17.
7.
So yeah, you hit it. How much damage?
7.
Okay.
Fire.
And,
And
if
I keep moving 30 feet.
if
Keep
it is a
running away.
troll, its regeneration will not work this turn. If it is a troll, it's a troll.
It's a,
It's definitely a troll.
It's
It lives
defi-
under a bridge.
It's definitely a troll.
Do I get any work for jumping over there?
You always get work.
Okay. What would
You
that
don't
be
have to
for?
ask.
Athletics?
or acrobatics, whichever you choose.
Okay. And that is my hit die?
Yeah, always your hit die plus your
Is that D6 or
tier.
D8?
D8.
Okay.
I think no D6 for a wizard.
D6. Yeah, you're right.
+3 because you're F rank. Because you advance more quickly when you're low rank. So F is +3, E is +2, etc.
okay, guys, let's drop him.
So that's Stefano and John left still, I believe.
What you doing, Steph?
I'm gonna shoot at him with the crossbow again. Because why not? What else would I do?
Run and try and jump across, but
And
not
jump-
where the snakes
and
are.
Jump into the snakes.
No, not where the snakes are.
All right. So if I jump across, what do I do?
So
Try to
that would
make
be
it
an
into
athletics
dungeon.
or acrobatics check.
DC 10.
I think there's a bonus if we
let's-
make it to the dungeon.
let's
I don't
do
know.
acrobatics.
I don't know if that's just me making it up, but I seem to think about
There's a
that.
dungeon. That's the bonus. Is you
Yeah.
have a dungeon.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, maybe he can't jump across the gap very well, and you can just like shoot him in his hole.
He can definitely jump the gap.
I want to jump
Maybe
to the
he's
place
afraid
where
of
the
the
snakes are
too.
not.
Maybe he
Okay,
doesn't like snakes.
that'll
also.
be a DC 14 check.
Okay. Do I roll this one?
Yeah, D20.
Oh, sorry, I said a DC 10. Already said it.
Yeah.
It's DC 10.
Yeah.
So
+1 maybe for athletics. Maybe more for acrobatics.
I roll this one first,
Yep.
right? The 20. All right.
It's just gonna be a straight roll.
Oof.
What'd you get?
You got 8.
8.
Hey,
He's a
And so-
+3, but then he's a -3. So
So you grab the other side and you can't hold on and you fall down into the void.
That sucks.
you should have listened to that earlier.
all of
regret nothing.
all of the people who are distracting the troll from me are dying. This is not making me happy.
So are you gonna run all the way back?
I'm dashing.
I wrote that to him earlier.
Don't listen to me.
I run and dash.
Okay, are you just gonna run as far back as you can?
Run and then dash as far as I can. So
Okay.
60 feet.
You can hear the troll bellow, and it sounds exactly like it sounds when you blow on that horn. And he says, "Don't come back."
Okay.
All right. So you run, Pluto, until you get to.
Oh, my character's not dead yet.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm
It's not-
continuing to
he just
go
had
back
his
30
turn.
feet every time.
He did a fireball, moved back 30 feet.
Okay.
Over and over and over.
Well, in this case, then the troll is going to retreat
Cool. Suck
and
it, troll.
and go back, like he's going to climb down the edge of the forest lip where you guys.
I have an idea.
Okay, so
It's
that's
really
what's happening.
naughty.
Try to catch him on fire.
No, we need to slick up the edge so when he tries to
We-
climb out, he slips and falls into the void.
See, this is what I was talking about. We come up with a plan and we come
That's
back.
what we're about to do, man.
Nah, man, you jump on snakes.
We bring back a barrel of oil, we slick it up, and then we pour the oil for good measure all over the ground in front of it. And if he does climb up, we just catch the oil on fire.
We can just use some of the tree that's never dry, and it'll be real wet.
Whatever we do, we just need to get out of here right now.
You can sneak up and you can loosen the bricks right where he's gonna grab. You've been so sneaky. You just gotta take a little.
Way too much risk involved in that.
Tick, tick. I got your back. I'll cover you, bro.
It's way better to like run up there and just like dump oil over the bridge.
Okay, so Luna and Pluto are plotting this. What are you guys going to do? None of your friends are here. You guys can, if you guys choose to stay in the dungeon world, all of you guys can choose another character and come in through convolution, or you guys can try to go back to the lost estate, go back to the womb, and go back into the real world. Like, just leave the dungeon. Or you can continue to explore. And if you guys continue to explore and you don't want to sit around and just not play, you can always bring in another character. It's up to you guys.
We've got nearly 0 treasure.
Yeah, we need
We
treasure.
get very much.
So I'm fine with going back and exploring one of the woods closer to our place.
Just me and you. And
We can bring in
they're gonna
people.
bring- they're
I
gonna
don't
come
care,
in.
but we
Yeah.
just need to
Tim,
get back
you can go to
closer
bed.
to our compound
I can go to bed now?
and
Yeah, you can go to
explore the
bed.
woods close to the compound. That's what we need to do. Do not need to explore where we are right now.
So is that what y'all want to do, to go explore some of the woods closer to the lost estate?
I think that's a good idea.
Just the two of you.
just go back to the start because like
The two of us and anybody else who wants to roll up a new PC.
No, that's not how it works.
Yeah, it is actually how it works.
No,
Tim refuses.
I'm not spending the time to roll up a new PC.
It takes like 5 seconds
Go to
to roll up
bed.
a new PC.
It does not.
Or you can roll it.
We'll lock
or
the
you can
door
go
on
to
our way
bed.
out.
No, I only play one. Sorry.
Or you guys can go back. We'll finish up the day, and then we'll do an after dark. It's up to you guys.
We don't want to leave the dungeon
I don't play multiple PCs.
But we can go back
because we don't have
and-
treasure. We can't leave because if we go back and we're not contributing to our house or hall.
Okay.
because your experience does not count as anything. It's only material wealth.
Yeah, because of the leaderboard, we're like double the next person behind us, but that could be made up in no time.
It's true. It's true.
So
Be like a peasant.
we gotta stay in the lead, man. We've got the lead. We gotta keep it.
Okay, Gryffindor.
All right, so you guys are planning to go explore the woods. Anyone who died, and who wants to have another PC coming through convolution, raise your hand. Asa, do you want to just
Nope.
watch, or
It's
do you
a-
want to have another PC come in?
I've got my popcorn. I'm watching.
Stefano, do you want to have another PC come in, or you just want to hang out?
He's so dead. Okay.
Okay.
Well, then it's
so-
just two of us then.
Another character come in, his name would be Pacitus.
No. No.
He would have all the same
Okay,
stats
so
that I have.
Well, see you guys in 2 weeks.
We've got the. Let's
Somebody's
look at
making a
these
bunch
ones
of
here.
noise.
So
I
we've
don't
got the poplar,
That was me. Sorry.
never dry. We've got elm, the
These are clues, by the way.
Vivo prop.
Vine.
Oh,
vine prop. Okay, and then we have the
Sailing pine.
sailing pine,
what does that mean?
The cypress. I'm just saying the ones that I remember. The cypress funeral.
the cedar, proud and tall.
I mean, if I was doing it like I was playing a video game, I would have gone to each one as I went.
Yeah, I know. Okay,
So,
we're gonna
I feel like
completely
under
explore the
Aspine-
left one.
I feel like there may be a magic staff under Aspine.
We've explored.
I would have found
in
something. I would
cedar
have been
already
prepared
a little bit, right?
for this encounter with the
We've
There
already-
were various ways you guys could have handled that encounter. By the way,
I'm sure we probably could have talked to him.
Yes.
It's cool how you
Jim's
blew
like,
the horn though.
no, let's go.
Let's go. Open him up.
And somehow he just he escaped unscathed.
Always escaping.
Dude, duh.
So we've been into the cedar forest. Let's go back and check out the
Always
pine.
inciting everybody else to do the dirty work
I have
and
no idea
die
what you're talking
and
about.
take the risk.
All right, we're going back. We're going back to the pine forest.
Okay, all the way back to the start. Take me back to the start. As Coldplay.
Just
once
for the convenience sake, let's just take us back to the gate of our estate, and then pine forest is on our left, and we're gonna walk out, and the pine forest is on our left.
said. Okay, let me see if you guys have any encounters on the way back.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume you guys took the same path all the way back. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna make you make lost checks. Okay, you get back without any problems. You'll have to burn another torch if you have them, but you don't actually need them right now because there is moonlight.
Okay.
All right. When you get to the gate of the lost estate, you actually hear
I want
something.
to pick up my flowers on the way back that I left at the bridge,
Yeah.
because I've kind of realized that homeboy on top of the bridge was pretending to be a troll, and I put my
Okay.
flowers down, and he was going down to get them, so I picked them up and bring them back to Spider Boy. If they were still there, were they still there when we came back to the bridge?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I'll pick them up and take them to Spider Boy.
Okay, that's
And
fine.
when we tried to go under the bridge, did the voice call out to us? Or could we
No.
just- yeah, okay. All right.
So you're going back, and you get to the gates of the lost estate, and you can open it. However, when you open it this time, you notice something different. I believe if you look at those little sheets, there will be a map of the lost estate in there. Continue going until you see it. Do you see it?
Yes.
beside the gates, you will notice a new entry. It says Mushroom Man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you see.
Just a man made out of mushrooms.
Yeah, let me give you a little bit more context.
He's from Ulasil.
He's from The Last of Us.
Oh,
I stand silently. Don't make any noise.
my program crashed. Anyway, so imagine the most iconic mushroom you can. White stalk, red cap. You got me? We've got white spots on the cap of the mushroom. But again, this mushroom is on the scale of a human being. And he has a little blanket that's white, laid out, that's square and white, laid out in front of him. He's sitting cross-legged on some kind of bony structure that you haven't seen before, hasn't been there before. And when you get there, oh, there it is. He looks at you, and the white spots on his cap are actually eyes, and all of them move together.
Creepy.
So when you walk in, this thing looks at you, and you can see that he has many different items laid out on this blanket in front of him. Many different items that you'd be interested in. Some weapons, some armor, some other items that would be useful. And he says,
Oh, hello there. I'm a mushroom man.
Hi, Mushroom Man.
You must be the adventurers of whom my friends here have spoken. I've just arrived. Would you be interested in any of my wares?
Sure.
so he has quite a few things. He says,
You might wonder how I come by such things. Well, I just find them in the forest and other places, and I pack them all up and take them with me in hopes that someone like you will have need of them. So please take a look.
So you can see there is a list here, and let's see. You can see any kind of basic weapon you can probably find. If you have one you particularly want, let me know. Then he has standard adventuring equipment. Most of it will be there. I would have printed this out, but I didn't have time. The exact list of what he has. But he does have plate mail and chain mail, although it's rusted and kind of crappy, so it will fall apart more easily than the standard. But it will give you the AC bonus, at least temporarily. He's also got stuff like rope, poles, spikes.
How about ball
sacks.
bearings?
Does not have ball
Oil.
bearings. Does not have oil. He has mirrors, torches, stakes, iron spikes, wine, water, rations.
How much for the plate mail?
50 gold pieces.
Okay, I need to get 50 gold pieces. All right, I don't have any money. Okay, hey.
Wait, just 50?
Just 50.
Hey, you going to be here for a while, dude?
Dude, this
Although-
guy.
I know, right?
It's a good
deal.
It is a good deal. Are you going to be here for a while?
I'm here and there and everywhere.
Okay. Well, hopefully we'll see you soon. We have to go do some looking around in those woods right there.
Okay, well, be careful.
Okay. Hey, is there anything in there that you might want to tell us about? Have you been in there before?
All places are more or less the same to me.
Hey, man. Nice to meet you, bro. Let's go.
And as you're leaving, the gardener says,
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I don't know. You might not be interested in this, but the old wizard in the tower, he just woke up. If you want to talk to him, he's there now.
There's an old
Can we talk
wizard
to
in
him
the
later?
tower.
I want to talk to
I
him
think I
later.
took all his
you took his clothes and his wand.
Let's chat him up in a little while. How's that sound? Does that sound good?
Yeah, maybe I'll put this in my
Yeah.
backpack.
So look, I look at the guy and go, "Oh, hey, here, yeah, thanks for letting us know." And I toss him the pouch of little flowers that I had.
You want me to plant this?
The gardener's spider says.
Whatever you want, man. Like, check it out. If you think it's worth planting, plant it.
I'll plant it.
Cool. Let's see what happens.
Okay, let me make a note. And what kind of flowers was that you wanted him to plant?
Narcissus.
Narcissus.
I thought you left those at the.
He did, but then he came back and got them.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening.
Yeah. Because homeboy that was on top of the bridge was pretending to be a troll.
With the horn.
Yep. I wonder if I talk into the horn if I'll sound like a troll.
How would you find that out?
I talk into the horn.
You sound exactly like a troll.
Dude, this is so awesome.
It is the, you can write the proper name of it now since
Horny
you've
troll?
identified it. It's called the troll throat horn.
Oh, that's not what I would have called it.
This is an awesome item.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
On the inside, the muscles are, it's of course just vocal cords of a troll that have been lined on the inside.
So we
of
could
the
go
horn.
hide under a bridge and troll people who walk by.
Yes, you can literally troll people.
Yeah, get it?
That's how we get our money.
Troll them.
Okay, let's go into that pine forest. Our first left. Let's take it.
Okay.
I don't know if this is a good idea, bro.
We're just scouting.
It's great.
I'm sure it's a great idea.
Do it.
Let's just go fast.
You're gonna go fast and then stop.
Yeah.
Except we're looking for traps.
It's kind of like in a video game or whatever. Like traps. You just take off all your armor so it doesn't get like durability damage. You just run as far as you can to see what's over there.
Okay, as you will recall, as you leave the Lost Estate, on your right.
Hey, just going back to the place. Does that count as like a checkpoint? Like if we died, then the stuff that we had on us would be in our chest when we wake up. We come
Whenever
back
you die, the stuff you had on you is going to be on the ground.
It could be on the ground where we were. Okay.
Or if it goes into someplace inaccessible, it will be in your chest.
Okay.
Great.
So it's good to fall
throw
into the void.
So-
It's good to fall into the void.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Tim.
That's what my fourth brother said.
Maybe the troll
Well,
threw you into the void.
Hey, put
well,
where
he's-
you died on your character
He
sheet.
said he threw me. I mean, he said he bit me and he threw me. Maybe I rolled into
yeah,
the
maybe
void.
he threw you
You
into
did
the void.
not. So put where you
Maybe
died
I-
on your character sheet.
Well, he didn't say I died when he threw me. Maybe I crawled in my dying breath.
You did not.
Oh.
Yeah, I doubt in your dying breath you would be
So
thinking,
just for the
"I'm gonna go
convenience
into
of
that
everyone,
void."
just put it on your character sheet.
I know how this game works.
Okay. Okay, so the first two paths are on your right to the cedar forest. But in between them, there is a statue on the left of the Forgotten Knight.
Oh, hey, so you're never getting your stuff back.
Why not?
Why not?
His stuff's in the middle of the snakes.
His stuff is in the middle of the snakes. That's true.
But the snakes are constantly pushing forward, which would go into the void.
That's correct.
Okay. Okay. All right.
This man thinks.
I didn't know if the snakes would have like gone over
We didn't
and around
determine
you.
where the troll
or pushed
threw
you.
me.
So what's in the pines though?
into the
Okay.
forest.
What's on the pines? Tell us.
What?
So I'm telling you, there's a path to the right in a cedar. There's like a bier, like a stone bier with a
Nice.
statue of a weeping woman. To your left, it's the statue of the Forgotten Knight. There's an epitaph there. There's like a whole big poem. You can read it or not. Yada yada. You've seen it before. After that, there's a path to the right to the cedar forest, and then the path into the pine forest to your left. It winds. It winds to your left. And then there's a path off to the right from it, and it continues forward as well.
Straight.
You continue going straight. There's a Y intersection.
Left. Left.
Sure.
To left.
Not too expensive.
You continue to the left for about a minute, and you see a pond that is about 300 feet wide and about 200 feet deep, I guess you could say, like far.
It's a big pond.
That's true. And you can hear croaking all around you.
Okay. About the same depth and
No, it's
Sound.
much smaller. It's a smaller pond than the previous one. The sounds, however, are the same.
sounds. The sounds are the same. Okay. And if I look at the ground, I see the same footprints.
Yes.
Lots and lots and lots of them.
Not as many.
Not as many. All right.
You can take them.
We could try to kill a couple frogs. You wanna
Do
try to
it.
kill a couple
Oh,
frogs?
yeah, that's perfect.
Do
Where-
it.
where's the frog's
Yeah.
treasure?
This is
Radio
preferred.
gold.
Where's the frog's treasure?
I want to see it happen.
Yeah.
We die versus.
Is there anywhere
giant
that
troll,
clearly has
we die
treasure?
versus frogs.
It just looks like a pond.
Is
There's nothing
there
interesting
a
there.
path on the other side?
Let's try to go around the pond to the left.
What is a more worthy
You wanna
path?
skirt the
we
pond?
can we see if there's a path first?
Yeah, is there a path?
There's a path behind you. You went to a Y intersection to the left path.
Okay, let's go back the other way.
All right, let's go back the other way and then go to our left, which
Can
would
you
be,
say low?
would have
hanging
previously been
fruit?
to the right on the Y.
Okay, now you're going to go to what was the right-hand path of the Y.
Yes.
Let's see if there is an encounter on the way.
Low hanging.
Low hanging fruit.
I hope there's literally some fruit that is treasure.
You guys have gotten really lucky with the random encounters this time. I haven't rolled a single one.
It's because it's me and Jim.
That's what it is. As you're walking about a minute down this path, you can see fire off on a hill into the forest on your left-hand side. There is no path, but you could follow the smoke and flame.
Okay.
It looks like it's a couple hundred feet away on a hill.
Seems like there might be treasure there.
And there's a smell like burning pine.
Okay. You want to go over there and scout it out?
Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Keep going? Okay,
Yeah.
we're going to keep going.
Okay. So you keep going another minute or so. You continue to see this burning hill, burning trees on a hill maybe. It's hard to see because there's a lot of trees in between you and there on your left. And then the path just naturally curves to the right some. Do you want to continue?
Sure.
All right. So you continue down, and now you get to a cross intersection.
What's on the other side of the intersection?
It's just more pine.
Maybe we should climb up a tree and look.
Let's climb a tree and look.
Who has athletics? Actually, I'm not going to make you roll athletics for that. Goodness sake. These are easy to climb. So you climb up, and you can see ahead of you on the path as you've been going. And about 600 feet, it turns into elm. Other than that, it just looks like forests. You've got pine behind you, and ahead of you for 600 feet, elm ahead.
Elm would be if we went to the cross to T intersection
And just kept going.
and kept across the intersection and kept going. Okay.
Maybe we should go and just go right. So it kind of
If we go right, it's going to take us back towards the cedars.
towards the pines.
Towards the cedars.
Oh.
Because the elms are in front of us,
Uh-huh.
so the cedars are going to be to our right.
Just die already.
So what you're saying
Let's
is
go
we should
check out the fire.
Okay, let's go check out the fire.
Fire!
Yeah.
Fire!
We're going to check the fire out.
Should have brought my Switch.
You're the guys who decided not to have a character. Okay, so I don't want to hear anything from you people.
It's just not the kind of game I want to play. I want to drop in with another
Okay,
character.
so you go back to that point where the road curved to the right, and of course now it's going to curve to the left.
Uh-huh.
But directly ahead of you, about 200 feet, there's that burning hill.
Okay.
You
so,
can go through the forest, pick your way through up to it if you want.
Yeah, I want to do that and try to like stay out of sight as we go.
All right, both of you are going to do that?
Yep.
Excellent.
I made a decision for you, Jim. Sorry.
Cool.
All right. As you guys approach, you can see that there is a hill that's about 100 feet high, thickly dotted with pine trees. And as you get closer, you can see that you've almost stumbled into a gathering of pale blue creatures that are about as high as your chests.
Kobolds.
They're humanoid, and they look like Gollum. They are dancing
Goblins.
and jumping and sometimes worshiping, like bowing on their faces around a gigantic pine that is taller and thicker with branches than all the others. That is on the top of this hill.
I can
all
relate.
around it is burned, and the tree itself is also burning. And there are, let's see how many. 5 goblins dancing around this tree, alternately worshiping, bowing down, dancing.
Want me to make him run away?
Do they have any treasure?
You can't see from here,
You-
but
you
this
can-
tree
you-
is definitely special.
You can try the troll horn if you
I'm
want
gonna
to.
blow the troll horn.
Are you gonna say something at them?
No, I'm just gonna kind of give a
can
nice
say,
little blow.
Get out
And then after I see what they do, then I'll decide if I want to say something into it.
They are going to run opposite the hill. So as you guys would be cresting the hill, they're going to go on the opposite side.
I hope they didn't take the treasure with them.
So they've now fled from your view.
Okay, let's go check out the tree.
Okay. The the tree is actually screaming, and you can hear it now. There is a face set into the. This would be the north. This would be the west side of the tree. The path,
Okay.
the one that faces the path that you guys left, the big path that goes down the middle. There's a face of a woman and set into the tree, all made of wood, of course. Like it's looking out of the tree, like it's
Mother
inside
Willow.
the tree,
Except this pine.
and it's looking out and screaming because it's on fire.
Oh boy.
How can we put it out?
Hey, do you know you? Okay. She probably doesn't have any.
Oh wait, my little wizard
Hey.
hat, does it let me
Does it
make
look
one
like that?
cantrip? Let me see. I forget what my hat does.
It lets you store one item without encumbrance.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just read that.
We've got to put this fire out. No water around.
Nope.
How high up is the fire?
It's just all over the tree.
All over the tree.
Try screaming at it.
I don't have any magic, and your magic is making more fire or acid.
What about acid splash? Can I splash it?
Oh, wait, false. I misread that. So imagine that it's not part of the tree, but she's outside the tree just in front of it. And there are many rusted spears, like 8 of them, that are transfixing her and like pinning her into the ground because they're thrust into her body, and she's on fire. But
Okay.
the tree itself is not on
It's
fire.
even worse.
Okay, so it's like a tree person,
Yes, imagine a dryad.
a dryad. I was
Yes.
going to say a dryad on fire.
Yes.
Okay, that's
Okay,
better.
so stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah, so I want to take my bear cloak and turn it like leather side down and start trying to not to beat the fire and put the fire out.
Okay, that's fine. And it works.
Okay, and then we're gonna help her get off the ground. Take the
Stop,
spears
drop,
out of
and
her.
roll. Good.
I guess we could take the spears out first.
Make a
Let's talk
perception-
to her.
Make a perception check.
Or yeah, we could talk to her. That's good. Let's talk to her. before we
Make a
take the spears
perception check.
out. Okay.
Do they look like goblin spears?
12.
They're like normal spears. 12. You can see the glint of pale eyes coming up the hill opposite you
Okay.
as you're doing this, as you're about to like talk to her.
So they can see us for sure then.
Yep.
Okay.
So we take cover.
All right.
Clearly.
Like I said, you saw 5 of them.
So 5 of them, and we see 10 eyes.
Well, you don't see 10 eyes, but you see some eyes.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So
Take cover.
yeah, taking cover is a good idea, but let's. How far away are they?
Maybe about 40 feet.
And they didn't run very far.
Nope.
What do you want?
Fight.
Jim wants
Let's get
to
him.
fight.
Let's go.
All right.
Jim wants to fight.
I want
Let's
to
take cover.
free the lady.
Yeah, good luck.
How many
bro.
spears are holding her down?
8.
Gosh, that's a lot of spears.
That's a lot of spears.
It's not gonna be easy to take them out either.
Nope.
Yeah, just grab one and like pull her away. Don't listen to me.
They probably have slings, right, with rocks in them.
Yeah, so we should take cover behind the lady. Behind the tree.
So what if I? No.
Okay,
get
I'm gonna
behind the
cast
tree.
acid splash.
Fine. Cast acid splash, and then I'm going to throw my bear pelt up over the spears and make like a drape, and like hide behind the drape because the rocks won't go through the bear pelt and hit me.
You assume they have rocks, but okay.
We have no idea what's going on, but
Yeah.
Okay,
Acid splash.
so you're going to cast Acid Splash. That's something you can see.
DC
They're going to have
12.
+2 cover. So I guess that's going to give them +2 on their dexterity save. Succeeds.
Is that how that works? Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Okay.
Okay, so battle
it's
is
not like
joined.
an area effect. It's
battle.
actually target them. It's more like what is the other the cleric thing?
Like, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Sacred
Yeah.
Flame.
Okay.
Yeah, you still can give cover bonuses from Sacred
Sacred
Flame. Yeah.
I didn't think you could. I thought Sacred
Kinda
Flame
dropped over.
ignored coverage bonuses.
Nerd alert.
Anyways, who cares?
Well,
Doesn't
if you
matter.
have something over you, wouldn't that help?
Like, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe
would,
it came
wouldn't
in sideways.
Anyways, roll initiative.
Let's go.
All right.
It's bad.
It's decent.
Okay.
Let me look up stats for these creatures.
Wait, wait. I'm gonna have to go.
You have to leave.
It's kind of an awkward time.
That's fine. We can stop right now. We can stop right now. That's fine. We can stop right now, then do an after dark. Okay. So
It's like 11:20.
it is kind of late. So we're stopping right now in the middle of it. If you guys want, when we start next time, you can roll up a new character and join the fight, or just wait and see how they get TPK'd. Yep. And we will start next time. GG no.